Ellen! I'm still not sure how I want to say the game. So if I say it like Ellen, it sounds like I'm just saying the name Ellen. Elon makes it sound like I'm talking about Elon Musk, which I never want to talk about. If you want to go close to the Japanese, it'd be like Eileen, but... New followers, yeah. The good homie Author Blues made a little starter pack of really cool people to follow. Actually, let me get a link to that. Since you can make starter packs on Blue Sky. If you're looking for cool folks to follow on Twitch or on Blue Sky. On Bisky. And I'm very biased because I appear on that list, but it's cool people. It's all good people. Very funny seeing, like, you know, Slow Beef, Proton John, fucking, like, Beatus, Author Blues, and then I'm there too. But since I'm on there, I guess they're all pretty cool. No, they're all cool people. I think pretty much all of them stream too, so you have the option of either or Twitch, inclusive or. You can follow them on Twitch, you can follow them on Blue Sky. They'll have good stuff to post and read and watch. I was looking at some Ilona Plus NPCs before going live because a friend of mine was looking at, like, the Ilona Plus wiki. And one of my favorites, I got reminded of the wall hack cheetah, which is a cheetah. It's like cheater. It is an actual cheetah that goes through walls, like he can walk through walls and stuff. And every turn he takes, there's a 1% chance that he just immediately dies because he gets banned. Because he's wall hacking. So you might just enter a map and take a few turns and then you just get a message, wall hack cheetah was banned for cheating, and then they're just dead. And then you never actually encounter them. But yeah, we're gonna play some Ellen, which is the follow-up to Ilona, which was a Japanese freeware, roguelike, RPG, open worlds, a bunch of different genres. It's got references to, like, a lot of weird things. Like, it's got references to a lot of old roguelikes, you know, Angband, Adom, all that stuff. And then just random references to, I guess, books the author, like, the dev enjoyed. Like, I think there's, what's his name? You can get the sword from Elric of Melnibity. Just like a bunch of random stuff, like I'm pretty sure there's like Discworld stuff in there. This game is being sold like at an actual, you know, cost, so yeah, you have to specifically kill, like there's an NPC that appears after you kill the final boss, who just kind of gives you some plot, but if you kill him, like, it doesn't penalize you in any way, you just kill him. He's actually really easy to kill, and he drops, what's it called, Mornblade. There you go, Scott, you can get Melon on it. You just has to beat the entire campaign of Ilona. But yeah, we're gonna play some Elon. This one, since it is a retail product, is being reined in a little bit. You can't have references that are as explicit to the original sources. Like, there were Big Daddies in the original game. I think they're still called Big Daddies. We're not playing Buck. This is my stream boy. This game's very quiet. I know you can't see it yet, I'm just adjusting volume. Okay, so last time we did find out that the Cursed Manor. We found out that I was reading the patch notes. Apparently, this is a backer quest, so right now it's only available to backers, but it'll eventually be like added for everybody down the line. Just right now, this is like a bonus thing to give them a little more stuff to do while the game is still technically early access. Okay, I still gotta get some negative karma. Fighters Guild and Mages Guild were already part of those, so it's not too bad. I don't think I've actually started the process of joining the Merchants Guild yet. I should probably work on that. I'm hungry. Come here, come here. No, you poisoned my bear. Alright, this is doomed, so I have to get a greater uncurse. I don't have a tent, do I? No. I think I might be able to buy the tent. Tent is a really solid purchase to make if you have 15 gold bars. It's not as overpowered as I thought it would be. Like, it's a very good item, but it's not, like, completely busted. I gotta eat some food. Chow down on some blueberries. I can't cook these, I don't have a cooking tool on me though, because there's a couple things I need to do. First I want to get back to me base. That's not me base. Actually, do I have 3 furniture tickets? I might be able to buy the hammock. How much does this cost? No, it's only 2 tickets, yeah, absolutely. This is a really good thing you can do with your early furniture tickets if you get some for Tinker's Camp. There's a hammock here. It only weighs 0.2 stone, it's made out of paper by default, and it is much better than the starting bed. Because early on, beds are kind of difficult, like good quality beds. Especially ones that you can bring with you, so a hammock is a much better choice. And it's only 2 furniture tickets, so it's literally like you could do a few quests, or just get some influence and do it here. Actually, can I make anything with the camp pot? No, I need veggies. See, monster hunting. Yeah, we could probably do that. I went to get some vines, and then all the enemies appeared out of nowhere. My bear. Thankfully, most of these enemies are pretty weak. The only thing that might be a little scary is, like, the crab and the orc. Okay. It's all, like, turn-by-turn combat. It's not, like, real-time. If you've never seen this game before, it's like a roguelike. It has roguelike-style combat. But by default, it's not actually a roguelike unless you specifically tick the box that says, you know, I want permadeath. And I wouldn't really recommend that if you're a new player. You're gonna find it's a lot easier to stay alive in Elin compared to Ilona. Like, you're not going to get murked on the road by a random group of, you know, raiders. But at the same time, like, it is still really easy to die if you don't know what you're doing. Gonna meditate, get my health back, or my bear's health back, I should say. I should actually mark this as important. Marking items is important, makes it so you can't drop them. So if I try and drop this, it'll be like, nope. Let me turn on auto sort, actually. Oh no, I do have auto sort. Oh right, I'm so used to having the quiver show up first on my other file, but I'm not using range attacks here. Alright, how many gold bars do I have? Do I not? I don't think I only have 2. I think I might have more at my base. Because if you can get 15 gold bars, you can buy a tent, which is really strong. That's right, I made a bunch of seaweed soup, I forgot about that. Here's my camp, it's... people have been dying here, apparently. There's a lot of offal just sitting around. Let's go ahead and pick that up. I also need to enclose this because you can make, during the wintertime, normally, like, water will freeze up, but if you enclose it in, like, a building, you can still fish there. Like, it won't freeze up. I need to make some walls at some point. Let's see. Alright, I wanted to look for gold bars. Okay, I do have a bunch of gold bars, they're just at my base. That's why I don't have them. Hidden this one, where's my gold bars? There you are. God, just the pain of early game Ilene, where you're just constantly like, you have a billion different things in your box and you don't know what to get rid of and what to hold on to. Grass shoes, I don't need grass shoes. Grass shoes can go. Get out of here. Stinky. What are we looking at for tools here? Iron, steel, basalt, birch. Steel's pretty much the best we're gonna get until chromite. And chromite is kind of rare. Alright, I wanted to cook all this this food. Don't really have a lot of food recipes, unfortunately, so we're going to be a little limited. But we can at least add ingredients. Add condiments and stuff. Salt is the easiest one to get. There's a bunch of salt rocks by your starting location on the beach. You can just mine those. It gives you a bunch of magic potency, which is pretty useful. Most classes will eventually want to do some casting, even if you don't plan on, like, exclusively casting, like as your combat style or whatever. There's a lot of good utility spells that are really solid. Okay. What kind of fish do I have here? Sea urchin. I need to make a, Actually, no, I don't have to do that anymore, right, because I can just do it from here now. They updated the game recently, so you can now use, like, materials in your base, like in storage chests for sawmills and stone cutters and stuff like that. So you don't have to, you know, pick up all the things you need. You can just have it pulled directly from whatever box. So if you use a fish on a sawmill, you can convert it into bonito flakes. Don't ask how that works, because that definitely was not a bonito that we just converted. Where did I put these, actually? Where did I put my bonito flakes? Oh, there it is. So bonito flakes are really good because they count as a condiment. And I don't think they ever rot. And they keep all the same properties as the fish themselves, like that you cut down into bonito flakes, basically. So like this is like eating a fish, like you can turn any fish into this and it'll obtain whatever property. So this one, it's not great because it has like 2 negative stats on it. But if you get some good fish eventually, once you level up your fishing skills, you can actually convert good fish into bonito, and then you can add them to existing dishes, so it's like you're eating 2 meals at the same time for the same amount of stomach capacity, if that makes sense. Oh, I can make some iron ore, actually. I should do that. Actually, the only real good upgrade would be, like, the hammer, I think. That's not super important right now. I think in general, pickaxe, then hammer, then axe are the most important upgrades when it comes to like getting better tools. And then you can do I don't know if there's any real reason to do like upgraded shovel and hoe and stuff. Like I haven't run into any situations where it's like, oh, you need an adamantium hoe to do this to make a farm out of this area, so we'll see. Let me sell off some of my crap. I have a lot of crap. Oh, that's right, I'm carrying the bonfire around with me. That's right, we found the obsidian mallet, which is really strong. Slightly... a little bit of a hit penalty, but we'll be fine, I think. I'll just sell that. Need to get my bear... I need to get my bear things that are not made out of grass. And also some rings would be good. Because in this game you get pets. And depending on what type of, like, creature the pet is, or human, like, it's not... Pet is just kind of a catch-all term for whatever followers you have. Like, people in your party. So you can have, like, humans, for example, they'll have, like, arms, legs, boots, whereas bears don't have, like, body slots, they just have waist slots. So they can't wear body armor, by default anyways. Eventually you can get a gene engineering skill, which allows you to give party members whatever slots you want. So you can just give them a bonus hand if you want, you can quad wield. What do I want? Alright, I wanted to use these gold bars. We'll go ahead and buy a tent at the Tinker's Camp. That goose really coming at me? Much like Stardew, you have like a delivery box now. You just drop whatever you want to sell in there. You don't have to explicitly set up stores anymore. You can still do that, and it gets you more money for like specific items, but you want to save that for like really, really high value items and not just like, you know, you found a couple of extra equipment pieces that you don't really need, that aren't very good. Okay, so I think the Caravan Master sells them, you know. Beehive, Die Maker. Gem Cutter, like, a lot of these you can't use super early on, so I wouldn't prioritize them. I know Cauldron, I think this has some extra recipes that the Camp Pot doesn't have. I'm not sure if these work like the wagons and stuff. Because in Ilona you could get, well, Ilona Plus you could get like travel items, like you could get upgraded carts. So you could carry more cargo in them, but I don't know if it works the same way in this one. I don't think it, maybe it does, I don't know. But this guy is really cool, the tent. Because when you go to a location that has enough space, you can actually put down the tent and go inside the tent. And then it basically spawns a little mini instance map that you can put items in. So for example, I could put down this bonfire, for example. And I can also put down like storage boxes if I want to. And this is basically just like a little instance map that you can carry around with you. It's not completely free though. You do, like, whatever you put inside the tent does contribute to your weight capacity. Like right now the tent is only 2.4 because I don't think the bonfire weighs very much. It's perfectly safe, by the way, to put a bonfire in your tent and then pick it up and put it back in your inventory. Don't worry about it. But eventually, once you get enough, you know, weightlifting capacity, you can start putting like beds and stuff in there and like entire storage chests. And as long as you can carry it, because you have a weightlifting skill, and the higher level that skill is, the more stuff you can carry, based on your weight cap. So right now my weight cap is 120 before I get burdened. And basically you just get to... you can carry as much as you can train. And I don't know if there's like a specific hard cap on skills in this game. I think the original game it was 2,000. So you can carry a lot of stuff. Oh, nice. Check that out, I have a roasted blueberry, here you go. This is another change that was done fairly recently. You can now just immediately finish quests. If you pick up like a, you know, let's say I need a wooden figure and you have one, you can just click the button, you don't even have to accept it anymore, you just do it and it's done. Yeah, this game it's got me. Like, the original game had me pretty bad too, but this game also has got me. I think the fact that this one has a lot more emphasis on base building from the beginning, rather than, like, it kind of just happens once you have enough money in Ilona, like, you can just do it from the start here, which is nice. Music, riding, stealth, and swimming. Workbenches, specifically smelters and forges. You might have to buy the recipe for those. Do you sell them? Because he sells the furnace. I don't remember where I got my smelter and forge recipes for. I might have just learned it by a dream. when you go to sleep in this game, you learn, like, new recipes. Like here, for example, if I go to sleep, because I'm sleepy. So we learned how to make a gem cutter in our sleep. You don't even need the feat for it, you can just learn them. Like, I'm pretty sure I got them without actually taking the dream feat. Danger level 11, we will not be doing that. This isn't like a... The danger level isn't based on, like, your character level or whatever, it is just a static number that says, you know... Puppy Cave is, like, the very easiest dungeon you could possibly do, it's only danger level 2. And this just has, like, basic enemies, like Pooties, Yeeks, that kind of thing. Maybe an orc, I think, is the most dangerous thing that would show up there. Whereas here, we'd be getting, like, you know, probably firehounds and stuff, which I don't think I really want to do, because I don't have any fireproof blankets yet. Firehounds are a problem. Firehounds you don't want to deal with early on. So these dungeons are too out of scope for us right now. I might just sell some of these paper weapons, honestly. Actually, this one I can disassemble to take the socketed items out. Because when you find a ranged weapon with a modification tool in it, you can destroy the weapon and sometimes you'll get the tools out of them. So now we can put these in any other ranged weapons we have, like I could slap it in here if I wanted to. Don't think I'm going to do that just this second, though. I'll just put these in the, That's right, I got silver ring mail. What is this? Fireproof, acid proof. This one isn't fireproof, but we should be okay, I think. I think this is the ether disease cure. We're doing Hillfolk Paladin, I believe. Yep. Nice. Don't really have super great gear right now. My other character is much more better equipped, but this is kind of the one I'm doing for my streams. I have a very thick neck because I have ether disease, but it's 20 PV this early on is pretty alright. It's pretty good. I think we actually... Oh right, I remember last time we were trying to get the god pet. Because we're pretty close, I think. And I was looking it up. Apparently Faith is only for the weapon, not the god pet. But it might be worth our time to just take some... like, mining time in dungeons and stuff and see if we can get it. Oh, that's a friendly Pootis. I was like, why does he keep getting away from me? Because it's neutral. Neutral NPCs don't get attacked by default unless you specifically, like, right-click them. Accidentally. There are ways to get potions without them. Like, if you have enough gambling tokens, you can buy them from the gold saucer. The thing with the disease is, like, everybody will have it. It's like a way to kind of keep you playing the game and not just stay perfectly safe in your base. 15 for the pet and 30 for the weapon. So I think we were, like, just about at 15, right? Yeah, 15.87, so I think we did pray last time we didn't get it. So it might just be, like, a tiny, tiny bit below what they want. Might be able to do a level 5, let's see. I learned how to make cracked floor, yippee. Bees! Auto combat's very funny in this game because you just kind of vibrate a little bit and then something explodes into gore. Drift of the Lord Harvester. I believe these, like, named remains, I think they do have specific unique items that you get from them. So, like, this one I guess always drops an oak fishing rod. I think one of them gave me a weapon that wasn't, like, great. Ooh, blessed coconut juice, yum. Somebody left their New Year's wine down here. What feats would I say are essential for general play? Probably, like, the #1 pick for anybody. I would say is go for Gourmet. Because it lets you add additional condiments to food, which is such a good way to level up, like your stats and stuff. And also at level 3, it actually reduces the amount of nutrition you get from dishes, which sounds bad, but it means that you can eat more food, which means that you're actually leveling up more. Because that was kind of a newbie trap in the original. You see like, oh, this character has, you know, reduced digestion. They don't need to eat as much. That sounds great. And then you realize, oh no, that's bad actually. Get out of here. Rosewood tree.
Okay.
No, thank you for the follow. Let me quaff this coconut juice. Yummoo! You grow taller. Apparently coconut juice makes you big. I don't think I need this open right now. Oh, that's right, I never crafted all my offal into baits. Need to do that. Fishing is a really good skill. Do we have Scavenger 3? Before I do that, that's another really good perk in general, like Scavenger 3, because you get more materials from, like, scavenging, and also it makes it at level 3 so you don't destroy, like, traps won't go off on you. Yeah, we have Scavenger 3. So this one, you'll never trip a trap if you accidentally, like, if you try and disarm and fail it. So you can safely go after cursed traps and, acid traps and not have to worry about destroying your gear. Also, you can get stuff like small metals and platinum coins from traps. So it's quite useful to have them. Splat. I thought that was a red herb for a second. It's like, wait, that herb is moving. That's an imp. Ooh. We have a little bit of poison resist. I'm trying to mine this rock with a woodcutter's axe. But not very smart. I'm rizzed. Oh, I thought that was an enemy for a second. It's just sesames. You look like a bitch. Rude. I normally pick up everything I can find to train my appraisal skills. Because eventually, once you get that high enough, you can just see the stats of items straight up before you even pick them up. Although things like scrolls and potions and all that stuff, I think those are always going to be unidentified until you grab them. It's a roguelike thing. Nope, acid trap. Okay. So I'm lucky in that I played a lot of Ilona, like the previous game. So I have a lot of, like, legacy knowledge that carries over, like how skill works, how potentials work, that kind of thing. But yeah, if you're jumping in brand new, there's a lot to pick up. It honestly is, it's a lot easier now because they tell you more information. Like the stuff on food, for example, like knowing this exactly what stats a piece of food gives you, that was not a thing in the original. Like you wouldn't know that this food here would give you strength, dexterity, and endurance. The original game, it was just you had to know what, like, food did for you specifically. So for example, like crabs, I think, were good for your willpower. Hand of the Dead was good for your strength. Pudits were good for charisma, but you just kind of had to know that. You would get some messages when you ate food that says like, oh, this is good for you, or my favorite was, a horse meat, it's nourishing. Chow down on that bat. I almost wonder if I should worship Jur after I take, like, the god pet and the weapon from Opados. Because I do get the lay hands ability, which would be good for paladins and like going off willpower and stuff. It's a nice heal. Come here. Throw that microphone. Oh, my bear. The bear's not doing great. I don't think my bear has very much PV. Yeah, my bear does not have any PV. I need to fix that. My bear is still wearing boots made out of jelly. Only reason is because it gives fire resist, but like magic, he's not casting. It's also fear immune, I guess, which is not bad. And the nice thing about tents is that you, again, like anywhere you can put something down as long as it fits, you can enter your tent. So here, for example, we could cook some food. Although you still need to, you know, fuel up your fires and all that. You can't just have wood get warped in from your base or anything, so you do need a source of fuel. The tent is only 15, so it's not too bad. Like, I would say there are some recipes I would prioritize over the tent. Oh, I should probably pick up the tent. You could also just, you know, idle in the tent and recover your HP, but that's a little lame, I think. I feel like some of it might get nerfed a bit. Okay. Elon Gamers. Welcome, Elon Gamers. Oh, got an egg. Got a spider egg. Yum. It's not a bird's nest. I love how everything in this game can just lay eggs. Doesn't matter what, it can lay eggs. Rat eggs. Goblin eggs. Doesn't matter. The other nice thing is by identifying things, you'll like stack them together. Dog eggs are real. It's true. Oh, I might be able to... Oh no, these are already identified. I need to specifically convert their material, but even then, I think I'd probably do it for the tent first. Also, you don't have to worry about like acid proofing or fireproofing the tent because it is indestructible. So you don't have to worry about a firehound accidentally walking by and just melting all of your shit. Or at least all the shit in your tent. Brass bow, get out of here. Or paper bow. Get out. How dare this forest dungeon have trees in it. Get some vines, actually, we'll need those. Zambies. Actually, I could feed this to my bear. Oh, I got poisoned. I was gonna say, human meat is generally not what you want to be eating, but if you have a follower that's not human, for example, there is absolutely nothing wrong with feeding it to them. I do want to explore a little more just so I can get more materials and stuff. Ooh, acid. I don't really want to swing in against this guy. I don't think you can modify the tent. There we go. I just wanted to make sure it was confused so that way I wasn't gonna get my stuff broken. The thing is, like, Eileen and Ilona, like, there are a lot of ways to kind of quote-unquote cheese the game, but the game scales up enough, like there's enough stuff to do that you're not really cheating by like finding a way to kind of AFK skills. Like if you really wanted to, you could just stay in a completely safe area and just stockpile a bunch of food that doesn't rot, and then just train on a training dummy for a while. But I think the best rewards are always going to be like you go in and do dungeons and stuff. Oh, hey, ain't it? Oh, Altar of Void. We could actually take this over. I think as long as it's unclaimed, you never run into any problems. It's only if it belongs to another god. We already have holy water. I was gonna say, we have some more ores, I'm sure. Not a lot. I mean, there's refrigerators. But you do need power for those. You can't just have infinite, like, unrotting food anymore. You need, I think there is a way to do, like, natural power generation. I'm pretty sure the Poppy, like the dog that you get from the puppy cave, I think that as long as you give them a proper living area, they will generate power for your base. And I think you have just enough to run one fridge. Or yeah, you could make cheese in your tent if you really wanted to. I'm gonna say this entire area is blocked off. There's gotta be a way in there. There are other ways for generating power. It's just early on that's gonna be your best bet. Like there's generators and stuff, but you either need to craft them or buy them, and I don't think you're gonna be crafting a generator at the beginning of the game. Who eats? Starting to run out of space. It's fine. Let me cook down this food, actually. Out of the way, you. So yeah, I don't think I want to use these bonito flakes. These aren't great. Because we lose endurance and charisma for eating those. This one's fine. I need to get a jukebox so I can put it in my tent, and that way it's not completely silent whenever I come in here. This one will be, it'll poison me a little bit. It's fine. It's alright. I have poison resist. Awful, truly awful. It tasted pretty good. You smile happily. I also could use this dungeon now that we have the altar. You can put down portals, like there are teleports. I'm not sure how they would work with tents, though. Because I know you can do, like, portals inside of a base. But I'm not sure if that lets you, like, teleport between your tent as well. I'd have to look into that. Rude. I think this early on I can pretty much take any of the hits, it's just also landing the hits is the tricky part. I'm actually tanking for my bear, not the other way around. You learn how to make poster, a message you will see like 10 million times when you play this game. Ghosts drop meat sometimes, everything can drop meat. I think skeletons are the only ones that don't drop meat. I think they drop bone instead. Ghost meat is tainted. You probably don't want to eat ghost meat. Tainted food is usually bad. Like, it'll fill you up technically, but will also give you stat penalties. The original game, you could gain, like, permanent resistances by eating food and such, but this game doesn't seem to have that anymore. But do I just want to give the iron away? Yeah, sure, you know what, you can have it. Then we get some faith, we get a feat point. I can try praying and see if that gets me the pet. I think the next point we'll save up for very agile, because an extra 5 speed is really good. I feel like a lot of these probably are going to get some buffs at some point, the ones that are just like, you know, +3 spot hidden, like... It's just a +3. The buildings you can't enter, I believe you do need the, the adventurer's license. You can buy, like... I don't remember who sells it, but you can actually buy licenses to explore, like, the Void and difficult dungeons, and I think that might be why they're closed. Because they're fixed areas, but they don't want you as a brand new character jumping in there and getting annihilated. Actually, let me try playing. No, I've offered a lot at the altar. I'm just not sure if I can get the pet yet. Let's try praying. Oh no, I still have a party member. I probably need to dismiss my bear. We'll do that tomorrow then. Champion Goblin. I'm not gonna drink the cursed bottle because that will make me throw up. Now, regular beer, that makes me strong. Is that the god? No, that's not the one. You are not aggro. Oh, there's a pumpkin here. Stop it. Another nice advantage to worshipping Kumiromi is pumpkins and like any kind of plant-based monster will usually get pacified. I don't know if you can tell people to stay in a tent. Sorry, I just had to sneeze. I saw walls breaking here. Nice mace skill. There you are. Ah, Riz. Just a goblin. We can just auto attack and win. We throw a sleeping drug on my bear. The ending of this game is... There's like a main dungeon that you go to and you complete the story. Like, there is a storyline, it's just a lot of it is kind of punctuated by doing your own thing. But I don't believe you ever die of old age. I'm pretty sure that never happens. Oh, this one I can actually identify. Is that Firm Fist? Poison immunity, cold resist, riz up. It's actually less PV, but getting cold resist and poison resist, or poison immunity. Can my bear use that? Hey, man. Cannot trade with the target when they're asleep. Let's identify these gloves and see if these are any good. If not, I might give them to my bear. It weakens your lightning resist. Okay, no, don't use those. I don't see them ever porting features from this game over to Ilona. Oh wait, I never... Oh no, I did open that. Wooden banded mail. This one might be alright. Banded mail is usually pretty good. Paper robe is kind of... That's more for dodge or magic characters, and that's not what we're playing right now. Busted copper necklace. Can you use that? You have a neck, right? No, they don't make necklaces big enough for bears. What am I using right? Oh, right, I can't use it because my neck is thick. A blessed copper necklace. What is with all the stuff that weakens light and resist here? What's going on? Get out of here. Stinky. Stinky. The pain of trying to physically attack a ghost. Ideally, you want to use, like, some kind of magic, either a rod or a magic dart or something, but... None of these rods deal damage directly. I guess I could... No, I didn't have any attacking scrolls either. Ooh, Candle Ghost. And the big chufty cat, that's a bear. That's a bear. You can get a cat companion, but that's a bear. That's a bear cub. Probably should just rush down the Candle Ghost and try and kill it. Oh, we did not rush. Why did we not rush? Did anything destroy there? No. I think we just took some fire damage. Leave my bear alone. The damage on rush is based on how much distance you travel when you use it. So I was hoping that it was going to rush far away, but I guess it was like an awkward angle, so it couldn't actually pathfind there. That bear doesn't look like Garfield. Garfield has black stripes. Stop roasting my bear. Grass ingot, oh boy. I'm kind of hoping they do something similar to what they did in Ilona Plus, where they have pet evolution. Because the original game... Yeah, just stand on the acid trap, you ding-dong. The original game didn't have any, like, evolution or anything like that, so the starting pets were kind of bad. Like, they did not really carry up to endgame, they weren't really worth using. So in Ilona Plus, they added this entire evolution system where you can give, like, followers specific items to evolve them. And they would get additional abilities. So, for example, like, the little girl would turn into a Valkyrie. So she would get, like, the flying, like, just permanent flying status. She would get, like, I think the cheer action, which buffed all your stats, like all characters in your party. Bear, you could evolve into, like, a grizzly bear. And then there were also a bunch of other things, like the chest pieces you could evolve into Gundams, basically. Okay, let's go back to base. Disassemble that garbage. You can get paper for disassembling garbage, so it's nice to have. Oh, that's right, I've got a second tax chest, I forgot about that. This one I'm not going to be able to do until I have a much better hammer. I think we need, like, adamantite. Okay, let's identify. Negates fear and sustains dex. That's not a great weapon. And that's just standard banded mail. No, I don't have a bell follower. I know that was, like, absolutely busted in the original. Wait, am I going barehanded? No. 2d16... 2d15. Oh, right, because this one's made out of paper. I remember now. I'm just going to sell this staff. I'm not going to hang on to this forever, actually. We'll find better stuff. Definitely do not want cursed potions of cure. Like, I'm tempted to try the Rod of Uncurse on the doomed weapon, but I don't think that would work. I don't know if cardboard... I don't think anything in these slots burn. But it could also be that I've just been pretty good about making sure I have, like, fireproof blankets and all that. Alright, let's quick dump and see what we gotta deal with afterwards. Okay. Your boxes have burned? Well, maybe I should stop using that. Yeah, maybe I'll make a run of going to, like, the mountain and see if I can offer a bunch of ores. You will wait here, though, because I don't think I can get the pet if I have a capped party. Also need to make a bunch of bait. Oh yeah, that's right. I set up the rule for dropping rotten stuff in the compost. I want to hang on to these ones because I can make bait out of them. Don't want to craft that. Skin's also useful. You need that later on for stuff. You can make like backpacks and things with skins, so I wouldn't get rid of your skins for fishing unless you have a lot of them. Crafting your equipment is... it's easier, but I don't think at the beginning you're gonna get as many good resources, like as many good results as if you were to just go out and get them yourself. Because generally the best stuff is found in, like, dungeons. You can find miracle and godly items in dungeons and stuff. Whereas if you go to, you know, you just try and craft everything yourself, you'll build up your crafting skills, which is good. But you'll find yourself hurting for A, resources, and B, just like you'll be taking a while to actually get going. I don't know if I'm going to do all 73, like, what do I have here? Probably like 100 baits here. I don't know that I'm going to do all of them, but it'll be good to do a few of them, just get some bonito flakes going. Oh yeah, here's the punk that I hired that refuses to join me because my Riz is not good. I have a thick neck, so she refuses to join me. Oh nice, she's also fishing. Goes out into the middle of the fishing pond to eat a goldfish and then throw up. The NPCs in this game are very special. Also, can I say fishing is so much easier in this one compared to Ilona? Because the original game, you did exactly one fishing action every time you press the button. Oh, oh, don't eat that, don't eat that. That's my bear's food. So it wasn't like you could just load up a bunch of bait and walk away for a few minutes. You had to sit there and press the button every single time you wanted to fish. Will I pick the bear? Variety. Honestly, I feel like the god pets are probably what you want to go for eventually. Like, I know you can make any character good, but the god pets are really nice. Just build a small tower of fish and boots and metals and stuff here. I actually want to test something. I'm not going to pick up all these fish. Although maybe I should and just put them in the fridge for now. I don't want them to rot while I'm asleep and they might rot. Whoops. It depends what god you're worshipping. Some of them are a lot easier than others to get, like the, I keep gassing up Kumiromi here, but he is, like, so easy to get a good pet from. You get the fairy that casts, like, Mind Bolt spells, and physically they're very weak, but then if you just parasitize them with the host skill, then you basically just turn into a mobile turret that constantly shoots out Mind Bolts. Alright, I was gonna cook the goblin. I was gonna be goblin on this goblin. I don't want to do... I know you need these for, like, sashimi and stuff, so I don't want to do that, but... pretty sure protein is fine. I think... probably the best overall for most players, I would say, is the Wind God, Lulwi. Because she gives a lot of speed bonus, which is a really, really good stat. So we're not going to cook these fish, we're going to do something else with them. I just want to get some food so I can not be hungry. Level 9 strength. You can switch gods, yeah. You take a penalty for a bit, like when you switch gods they get mad at you and they punish you, so you take a debuff for like a couple thousand turns, I think. It's not really a huge deal, just, you know, don't go into super dangerous dungeons. Because then you get more stats based on your faith skills, so if you have like a high faith and you worship Lulwi, then you get a lot of speed. Actually, I can give... hang on. My bear is here. Here you go, a nice tasty human meat meal, just for you. Yeah, I'll probably be rotating around them because you can keep the pet and the weapon you get from different gods. It's just the faction bonus that won't retain. I personally just got the prayer feats because it also, yeah, you train your party members in faith as well, so they get a bunch of stat bonuses from it. Like, time passes very quickly in this game. It's kind of... it's worth the feat point, in my opinion, to just not have to press the button every single day. To remember to do it. I think it also counts as like a separate prayer for like, you can still use the regular pray action and it won't be considered used up for the day. Or it might just wait until the end of the day before you pray. Because like sometimes you get into a really bad situation, and if you are in a good relationship with your god, you can pray and they'll fully heal you and your party. Oh, it is specifically end of the day? Okay. You can always get more feats, don't worry about wasting anything. It's not really possible to, like, permanently screw yourself over. Alright, that's enough fishing for now. So what I'm gonna do is... we're gonna go to the sawmill. No, there's no level cap. You don't really have levels in this game anymore. It's more just like you get enough points to get to the next feat, and they cost more and more, but I don't think you ever stop getting them. Plus, there's other ways to get feat points. So I'm gonna convert a bunch of these. What? Really? You were perfectly fine up until now, and that's when you decide I'm going in. When he starts making bonito flakes, I'm gonna kill this guy. So I'm gonna convert all the negative trait fish into flakes. And then I'll do the positive trait fish as well, but I want to have the negative trait fish for reasons for later on. This one I might just cook because it has enough positives to outweigh the negatives. Okay. And then what I'll do is put all these... I might have too many, we'll see. Where did I put them? That's right, I gotta sell this box as well, empty that out. Oh, I just put them on the floor because I don't have any space in my inventory, oops. Just get rid of some of this crap. Quartz, copper. I'm not gonna bother disassembling, most of this stuff is... The gold isn't bad, I guess, but... Like plastic, it's not hard to find plastic. I also need to deposit this gene. Let me do that before I forget about it. So I'll just dump these in my condiments box for now. And then these flakes, these fish I'm going to convert into flakes as well, but I'm going to use these as condiments because remember what I said? How you're basically converting the fish into a condiment, and usually you're getting more out of it, like this one mackerel. I turned that into 4 handfuls of bonito flakes, so... where did it go? So now it's like I got 4 mackerels for the price of 1. And you can just hang on to these and keep them for whatever food you cook, and then you just have a bunch of better food that you can make. You're getting more value out of the stuff you eat. Oh, these are all in the fridge, right? I forgot about the stuff in the fridge. We can do that later. Fridge food, I don't believe that ever rots. Get some roasted fruit as well. Disassemble that lucky cat, get some gold out of that. Gold ingot, nice. I'm an everything man. Just right now, this game has its hooks in me real bad. Alright, soil, mud. I could make some floors and sell those. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Dragon Quest III, a lot of Romancing Saga 2 Remake. I have not tried Zero Sievert now. There's too many games this year. It's not fair. Too many good games to play. Saw some head-ass article the other day. It's like, oh, Stalker 2 is saving 2024 from being rubbish year for games. Like, really? Are you the type of person who only waits for GTA 6 and be like, oh, they still haven't released GTA 6? Like, there are so many good games that came out. It's got similar vibes to Kenshi. Technically, Alona came out before Kenshi, and this is just kind of a more refined version of that game. Yeah, I'm gonna try going to the mountains here, because I want to try and donate some more ores and stuff to the god, and see if we'll take them, and if I can actually get my pet. I want a paladin. Hey, man. Also, we learned that sulfur does count for ore, which is really nice. Mountain areas have a lot of ore tiles that generate. I was also reading about Succubus, and it kind of seems like an interesting playstyle. Plastic count as ore? I think it does, yeah. Where, like, you basically have sex with anything that moves, and then you generate dream larvae that then causes people to join you or something. Also, don't attack Twin Tails. They might be neutral, but they actually do incur a karma loss. Oh, hey, Altar of Harvest. Perfect. Oh, no, wait, I'm not Harvest, right? This isn't my Harvest God character. I don't want to go into this tile. This tile is scary. Or yeah, you can just, like, instantly have people... Oh, that's what it is. They boost their opinion of you. So, like, it's really easy to get, like, random adventurers and stuff to join up with you if you want. There's some ore in there. There's ore in them there hills. It's hard to tell because it's nighttime, but there is ore. We're also training our mining as we do this. We probably have a good amount, actually. Like, a lot of this is from the god, and I think our class, but, like, 30 mining, pretty nice to have this early on. Is there a lore reason for sex to make people go crazy? I mean, people do irrational shit when they have sex. It's not rocket science. I believe there was a song written about it. Did it all for the Nookie. It's a cautionary tale. I have so many offerings, hell yeah. I want to get inside the dungeon first before... Like, if I sleep now, it might roll over the dungeons, which could be a problem. Oh, I can't actually mine this because it's on the map boundary. Or it's beyond the map boundary. I should probably sleep. Ilona Plus has marriage. I don't think Elon does, though. There we go. Get all these nice bonuses from all this food I made. I don't know if the quality of the item you give to a god matters, or if it's just, like, if it's in their favorite food list, because I don't think that was a thing in the original. No, it does matter now. So I'm pretty sure the original game, it was just whatever category it was. Oh, it's the weight of the item, okay. I thought that was just for corpses. I remember the original game, if you could get, like, really heavy corpses to an altar, it would generate a lot of favor. Alright. Please don't, what? Roll over. Please don't do it. I think I'm still technically light armor. Yeah, we're still light armor. Putting stuff in a tent doesn't actually remove its weight. Did it really roll over the second I got into that? I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm pissing. I could try and look for a random altar and try and convert it, or get, like, a void one. Or hit, like, the 1 in 8 chance. Because I don't think the backer gods, I don't think those ever show up in random altars. I think, like, Horome and what's his name, Yevon. I think you have to specifically go to the altars for those, so it's a little trickier. It's bad as trying his best. Tents do reduce the weight value of items a little bit based on the material of the tent, but you can't, like, completely eliminate the weight of an item. Yeah, I don't think charges matter for, like, items that are charged, or whatever. Stone handgun. Dirty tableware, wow. think its pulp might also accept rods. Like the elemental caster god. He's really good if you plan on doing casting. Like as your main combat, because you get the elemental staff, which boosts elemental damage. I'm still not sure, like, when you go to a map, it'll say stuff like, you know, dinosaur fossil fishing spot, but, like, there's no water on this map. Rods are only Harome. So I'm not sure if this is planned to, like, have significance down the line. Gunners are strong, like, really early on. They get a little trickier once you run into enemies that are evading all your stuff. Like ghosts and fairies and stuff. I'm so bummed now that altar's gone. Get out of here. Oh look, a fishing spot. The thing about like Elin and Alona is like you can kind of play whatever you want. Like, unless you're trying to do stuff like start off with a snail tourist with martial arts. And intentionally, like, not bringing any companions with you, like, you'll probably be okay. I'm gonna try going through this cave. Worst case scenario, we at least get some stuff here. Plastigore, yeah, sure. No, not Moss Grass. Like, if you're having a good time playing what you like and it seems to be working, then keep on keeping on, you know? There are relocation deeds, yeah. I believe you can move your bases. Technically, there's no, like, main base, it's just whatever you align your Hearthstone to. That's, like, your respawn location, but, like, you can get more bases eventually. There are deeds to build additional, like, settlements on the map. So you can have, like, one for farming, you can do one for mining. You could have, like, one dedicated huge museum that you just put all your valuable stuff in to attract visitors and tourism. Probably gonna be over. Yeah, we're at heavy burden now. Let me try actually. So we're at 158.2. If I put down my tent, kind of curious if I just drop a bunch of ore in here. Oop. 150. So you get a tiny weight reduction by default with the tent, but you have to. Like, you still do have to carry it. I think they mentioned something in the Kickstarter, like they were planning on doing, like, a dungeon keeper mode, something like that. But I don't believe that's currently in the game. I'm not sure if you can do multi-story settlements. Like, they have... Like, I know the Fairy Town has, like, multiple stories. Like, there's different levels of the area. But I don't know if you can do that with your own bases. I'd have to see. Yeah, ideally I can find like a paper conversion shrine or a hammer and turn my tent into that. Unfortunately, I've been looking for material conversion items for a while and I haven't found any. Where's the downstairs? Altar of Earth. I am Earth, right? Okay, cool. I was gonna say, it's Palter or Pados. We're good. We're good. We can offer our stuff here. I don't know if the wagon is like how it was in the old games, where you can like carry things around with you on the map. Because that was kind of the thing with, like, wagons and stuff in the first game. You could carry them around and have, like, additional cargo storage capacity, but it was just for cargo. Alright, 50 copper ores. That's got to be enough by now. Hey, there we go. Finally got our god pet. What do you start with? They say rabbit's tails are said to bring good luck. That's not actually in the game as far as I can tell. Or if it is, it's much rarer than it was in Alona. What do you start with? Silver longsword, iron breastplate. You hate to lean on the B key. Okay, cool. We can pass off some gear to you once we get back to base. So she's probably going to be replacing my bear. I need to get a, what's it called? I need to get a stethoscope so I can actually see what her skills are. Yeah, what is her hobby? I don't know if that actually is flavor text or if it actually is like representative of their hobby. Oh, it is. Cheering and cheering. My job, cheering. My hobby, cheering. We still want to offer more because we can. There's also the weapon itself. No, I don't have the... I think they get infinite. Yeah, you could have your followers carry everything. I like holding it myself, A, because it trains weightlifting, and B, because it's also kind of a pain in the ass to be constantly shuffling between inventories. Although I think she can hold a lot, can't she? Yeah, she can hold 233 by default. I don't even think she has weightlifting. She works out. So what is your PV stat? Okay, this is all coming from the breastplate, so you shouldn't actually have, like, naturally higher PV or anything like that. Well, the thing is, it's not that weight is an issue, it's just that it's a way to let you do more stuff. It lets you do goofy stuff that wouldn't normally be possible, which can be very useful. Like, you could pick up altars and bring them back to your home. Or you can steal, like, entire wagons. It's not strictly necessary, but it's funny, and that's what this game's all about. First mica hand axe. No thank you. Oh, that was two different things overlapping. Obsidian feather hat, sure, you can wear that. Actually, chaos resistance, maybe I want that? No, I've got the... Actually, that's a really good helmet. Here, you can wear this what is it? Tips fedora. Milady. I definitely want to get her some, like, good protective gear, though, because she'll be taking a lot of hits. Our party is currently 2 tanks. Which is fine for early game, but eventually we're going to want some variety, so I might start to... Actually, let me cook down this meat. We got meat. Look at the meat. We can use all these bonito flakes. Look at all this all this good stuff. Like, the turtle, you'd lose a little bit of perception, but then you get a lot of other stats, although my perception kind of sucks right now. Oh no, that's dexterity. This is... perception's 13. Really, it's just, like, everything else is pretty close to where I would be around this level. But then, like, my strength and endurance is just way, way super high, because I've been mostly focusing on that for food. Let's do that. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Your muscles feel stronger. An experienced porpoise ranger. That's roguelikes, baby. You learn how to make table. Yippee. A large... I mean, I think it's like an extra row every time you upgrade it, so... presumably you can have it all the way to, like, the boundaries of the map. Like, to the point where it doesn't even show the line anymore. I don't know. Oh, I'm capped. I have too much stuff. Do I have literacy? I think I did pick up literacy last time. Yeah, we have some literacy. We could probably do some of these. All, like, the basic arrow spells, those are pretty doable, I think. So I never emptied out these books, and we've been building up a lot of spell books over time. No! Okay, web might be a little too much. Fire touch is probably fine. Nope, fire touch was not fine. Death touch! It's blessed, it's fine. Hero's also relatively low level, so that one should be fine. Here we go, literacy 5. I can form basic sentences, yippee. I still need to find out if the bookshelf that lets you auto-read all your books every night, I don't know if that actually trains your literacy or not. So I kind of want to get that on my other character, but if it is... ooh, artifact boots. If it doesn't actually give me the stats for reading them, then it's a little rough. It's a hard sell. No, I don't want the figures. Please. Oh, it's not gonna let me do this until I move these off the tile, huh? I kind of wish there was an easier way to granularly pick what you get off of the tile. Like middle click and specifically have, you know, pick this item in the stack or whatever, or open up a little window. No, web is still too hard. It's kind of surprising, actually. I figured web would be a really low-level spell. Let's identify these boots. The cuteness! What do we have? We have cotton shoes. These are better. Although she doesn't have any boots right now, so probably give her one. It's dodge value. Enhances your ability to ride, negates paralysis. Do I have paralysis negation right now? I do. Okay, I'll give that to her then. The cuteness. Like, if I can uncurse this, I'll probably give that to her. Because she doesn't have any, like, fire or cold resist, so that'd be a really nice get for her. Can carry anything without complaint. Inflict... Oh, that's right, she does gravity on enemies. I've heard good things about RimWorld. I've never tried it myself, though. I tried Dwarf Fortress, like, almost 20 years ago now. Back in, like, 2006, when it first started kind of getting popular. I couldn't get into it, though. I don't think it was even the graphics, because, like, I played NetHack. I've ascended a character in NetHack. I don't have a problem with ASCII. It's just everything I think was too overwhelming for me at the time. Yeah, from what I hear, like, the new release, now that it has tiles, and B, it's a lot more understandable. Who are we fighting? Orc. Let's see if he Kool-Aid Mans the wall at us. I have so much crap. A book titled Welcome. Oh. Sometimes you just find, like, the little tutorial books again. Oh, here he comes. Oh, yeah. Alright, come over here. Oh, that's so much better. I'm sorry, good bear homie, but you kind of suck. Stone decorative amulets. Sand boots. Cursed treasure map. I could bless that and not have it crumble to dust. I think the cursed maps, I think they crumble, like they have a chance to just break apart when you read them. Yeah, we gotta get rid of some of these scrolls and stuff. But again, like for me, I don't think it was the graphics, I think it was more just everything, and the fact that there was like very little documentation available at the time. Oops, I keep accidentally picking up grass instead of like killing a hermit crab or whatever. I don't think we're, because we're what, like Faith 16 now, I think? Yeah, so it'll take a little bit before we get the weapon, but it's still good to stockpile a bunch of ores for later once we need that. Although these are Onyx gems, he doesn't take gems, it's only ores. This character I've mostly just been playing on stream, so probably like 12 to like 15 hours. Right now I'm probably like, I'm gonna be taking a little break from playing most games for a bit, because I'm gonna be going to Australia in like a week and a half. So I'll be gone for like a month, and I probably won't be playing like a ton of video games. I might be able to stream, but it'll be on my brother's computer, so it'll be like... He doesn't have like a super high-end gaming PC or anything like that, so it'll be just be like maybe retro stuff, you know, maybe I'll do like a rando run or whatever if I can. Like I'm not going to be sitting down and learning how to play Dwarf Fortress while I'm also visiting my family and all that. No, I can't play this over there, because then I'll end up playing that for more hours. I would like to actually, you know, celebrate Christmas with my family and not play Ilona the entire trip. Alright, let's go drop some of this crap off. I thought I turned on the anti-garbage. No, it's my brother, like, he's not Australian. We're not an Australian family. It's just he moved there, so. Alright, I need to sell some of this garbage. Cursed Scroll. I think Cursed Scroll would return... I think the original game, it would send you to jail if you use that, the Cursed Scrolls. I don't think we need 2 identify rods. If you don't pay taxes for long enough, eventually, I think you start losing karma, and then all the guards will try and kill you as soon as you, like, enter a town or anything like that. So your only real option is to either stay in Durfee, or become so strong that you can just handle guards in towns. I'm not sure if the townspeople also attack you. Alright, I have the other box full of stuff as well. You. I have an acid-proof bottle. I should use that. Well, it says don't read this, so... A scroll of identify. I'll hang on to that one. Resources. What do I want to get rid of? Probably just get rid of, like, the random stuff you end up with. Scrap and all that. So the Thief's Guild quest, it is not... Oh, townspeople also won't interact with you at negative. Okay, so probably then your only real option is either saving, you know, the random people from cultists in the wilderness, or going to Durfee and doing quests there. But yeah, this is just a total loss. Like, it just has to be negative 100 karma over time. So you can just take a bunch of quests and fail some of them, build up some more karma, and then continually, like, lose it later on once you get back up to a good level. That makes sense? Who did all this shit? Who did all this shit? Yum, liquid. Yummoo. Yeah, the easiest way, just fail a bunch of quests. You can also kill random people, but that runs the risk of them actually killing you. Which you might not want, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of tempted to try and read these spell books and get rid of them. Get rid of that scrap, tuft of grass. We can hang on to the carbon logs because I can use that for my tent. And then these, I think I'll throw some of these in the box. I don't want to have all of my ores. Like, especially the steel ore and stuff, those I don't want to go to the god. I want to use steel, I need to make steel tools. I don't need junk stone and granite pebble, though. I mean, you could do that, but it takes a while. You just have to constantly mash around in the menu. I don't like doing that. Okay. Why was it? That was placed on the ground specifically. It wasn't even that we could, like, get rid of it from there. Okay. So much crap to clean up. I need to deposit this, actually. I'm going to deposit the Dragonbane Longsword. Like, I just need to start putting stuff away. Why grass house? Because when I started this game, I could not make anything aside from grass. Alright, this is my ore chest. That's the one I at least want to try and organize stuff with. The other reason I like failing quests is because you can do that while you're doing other things. It's also nice to kind of help modulate the difficulty early on. Because you're not making the game too difficult for yourself. Yeah, no, this game, like, I played the shit out of the original, which was free. God, I'm out of space in my shipping chest. I have too much crap I've been selling. So I absolutely had no problem just slam dunking this as soon as it was available on Steam. Or you could, yeah, you could also self-aim, I guess. That's also an option. I probably should fail some quests, though, while I'm doing this. That one we can do. Fail that one. Oh, hey, you want some grotesque offal? Actually, we can wait on that. We'll bring the... What? Escort this pile of gore to the capital city, please. Oh, that's right, I want to use my acid-proof potion. What do I want to do with that? Could just do my weapon. Yeah, let's just acid-proof these. Doing pretty good, actually. You narrow your eyes at your little sister. That. And that's one we can just take and it'll fail eventually. Do I have farming and... Yeah, we have farming. So I might want to run down to Yoan and get some gathering training there. The dev team, it's mostly the one dev. I think they do have some additional people this time. What is this game? This is Elim. This is the sequel to the game Ilona. Which technically takes place beforehand, but don't worry about it. Out of the way. I love how when you put down a tent, it just kicks everybody out of the way. I want to cook down all this meat with this bonfire. Before it goes bad. Don't you Oni-chan at me. It is an open-world roguelike style game. I say roguelike style because it's not explicitly a roguelike unless you turn on, like, permadeath. Is that a corpse? Yeah, that's the undead younger sister. She's a pile of gore. She's actually my escort target. I have to bring her to the capital city, but we're not going to do that because I need to fail the quest so I can get some negative karma. I did pick up my... yeah, I got my tent. This game is weird if you've never seen it before. It is a very bonkers game. Yeah, sure. Honk honk. How safe? I mean, she was killing enemies pretty alright. Let's see. What quest can I fail here in Yoan? Everybody wants canes. So yeah, you lose a little bit of karma. I don't need negative karma, I just need to lose karma to join the Thieves Guild, because one of the conditions for joining the guild is you have to lose 100 karma. It doesn't have to be all at once, it doesn't have to be at, like, you don't have to go down to negative, it just means you have to, like, lose 100 karma over time. So we're gonna do that by harvesting radishes. Do I have the auto-pray feats? I'm just looking, wondering. I don't know if I do. Oh, let's get the party member feat. because then she'll automatically start praying as well, and then we can get even better bonuses from this. More strength, more endurance, more shield. Will the quest giver get negative? I mean, probably. I don't really care that much. A rather big carrot, bigger than a man tomato. They wouldn't be hostile, they'd just get a little upset. We are exactly 1 stone short of the target. Let's take this legendary tomato. Honestly, you're more likely to piss them off by just spamming the talk option so you train your negotiation. Just talk to them one time, they'll lose like 3 reputation with you. Oh, I thought that was platinum. Like, no, we're not stacking more random shit. I definitely have platinum. Alright, we'll take these and fail those. Might actually be capped on, might actually use the cane. This is decent if you're using, like, a caster. This is, like, a way to attack with a weapon without having to, like, melee. Because canes deal, like, magic damage, technically. We have to deliver a cane to a prostitute. Yeah, we'll just walk around a bunch and fail some quests. You have to eat something now. I wonder if this trick still works. Test something real quick and see if it does still work. Where is it? Okay, let's see. We're gonna test something with gambling, chat room. So if you're not aware, in this game there's like a gold saucer. This was a result of a backer goal being reached, so they added like a gambling area. And you access it by going through this teleporter here in Palmia. There's a bunch of random NPCs and stuff, like shops, that kind of thing. You can also gamble. I haven't played Project Zomboid. I've heard it's good, it just never really, like, drew my attention. I think we actually... do we get a free... yeah, you get a free scratch card every time you come to the casino. And you can trade those in at the scratch machine here. You can also fish these up sometimes, so you don't only get one a day. We won a single casino chip, yippee. There's also like a quest board. I'm not sure if you can ever take quests here. So you can get a lot of good stuff at the casino. This is kind of the big one. You can get ether antibodies here. There's also other things you can get, like monster balls, potions to either attract or scare monsters away. You could buy a tax chest here for 200 casino tickets, but like, why? You can also get like bottles of pepper and glutamine, cheese, preservatives if you want to make like, I think these specifically, I think glutamine and preservatives, I think you can use those to make, what's it called? Like gelatin and stuff. But yeah, this is the big one, ether antibody. You can get this for 3,000 chips. It takes a little bit. You can also get this body pillow, which is good for sleeping. But it's 40,000 chips, so you're probably not going to get that anytime soon. If you're not against a little bit of maybe cheating. So for getting chips, you can either spend money to get them, or you can do the super dunk. If you stand on one of these guys throwing circles, you can do a mini game. You try and dunk Pudits. Timing's a little tricky. Oh, I didn't get the gold one. You can get chains, like once you get a certain amount of chains, you get more chips per basket. You also train your throwing by doing this, but it does take stamina, so you can't just do this forever. 0.75 seconds exactly, there you go. But there's a, probably a faster way. Oh right, this also advances time as you're playing, I forgot. So you can get a few chips by doing this. If you get really good at it, you can stack multipliers and get a lot of chips for free. But we're here to do something maybe a little less, how you say, scrupulous. So it turns out these slots are completely rigged. Because every time you enter the slot machine, the slots are always set to a specific value. And if you happen to have auto hotkey installed, you can just slam down the maximum bet and just enable my magnet. I'll put my magnet on the slot machine and oh, weird. I can't stop winning! So if you're willing to do this, this currently is not patched. I don't know if this will ever get patched, but right now this is completely riggable. Like you can absolutely just run an auto hotkey script. The intervals are sleep 940, sleep 690, sleep 1425, and then send a space in between all those. Like it's space sleep 940, space 690, space 1425, space. And you do have to leave the slots and go back every time you do it, but if you do that, it's guaranteed. So use that as you will. I accept no responsibility for being banned from the casino or anything like that. But if you just really, really want to get the body pillow and not gamble for it, that's the way to do it. I could see that eventually getting patched, though. That feels very exploitable. Because the original, I know the original game would like auto-save every time you would try and gamble, so like it was a lot harder to save and quit and choose that. Oh, I have a box open here. I need to learn how to make my practice chest. Surely I can do the Voidish manuscript now. Yeah, it's the basic stinky little beginner book. Oh, that absorbed my mana. Hug me. Hug me the bear. Oh, this is actually good. I can stack these. Because this is just kill enemies and we can just stack those together. Sure. Oh, I have too much stuff. I'm officially doing too many things now. We gotta kill some enemies. What is the difficulty here? This is danger level 7. I might actually want to get a little closer to the main areas. Because once you enter a tile, you can actually see the difficulty level. And I think this is based on how far away you are from your home base, like wherever you have your Hearthstone aligned to. It feels like the further out, like, from the center of the map you get, it feels like it gets harder. I'm not sure if that is just a global thing or if it's based on your Hearthstone location, so I could be wrong. But that's what it feels like, and we're all about vibes-based decision-making in the stream. That would make the most sense, too, because then if you change your base, and if it was based on, like, the center of the map, then that would be very difficult. I know you can fast travel with rations and stuff, but it's not really fast. Because you still have to, like, the days still pass by as you do that. Nobody on this bridge? There's nobody on this bridge. Don't battle on the big bridge, I guess. I'm just looking for kills for the quest we gotta do here. There we go, there we go. Yeah, it's easy, it's not fast travel. Oh, free gun. Oh boy, free iPad. What level Undead Bane is that? Disassemble the sand gun, see what I get. Oh, that's 2+3 tools, neat. God, I have so many quests on my list here. Actually, let me... These are all going to disappear, though. I like having the counters there so I can see when I need to go advance it. Does anybody happen to know which recruitable NPCs do something useful? Like, I mean... Generally, it's kind of like based on their class. For example, there's a goose named Caladrius that will, like, heal you and buff you and stuff. But at the beginning of the game, you kind of want to build your squad around what you don't have. So for example, getting like a caster when you're a melee class is really nice early on. Oh, at base. That depends on their hobbies and jobs and stuff. That one you have to look at their like hobbies and works. You can also change that with the whips. I know there's the whip items that let you change it. I should eat this crim before it goes rotten. It'll tell you a message when stuff goes stale. That means it's still edible, it's just that it will be rotten soon. Yeah, if you can get like a banker in your base, then you can just use bank there. You don't have to go all the way to Massilia. Okay, I think those are the two... Yeah, those are the two ones we have to do. To get our armor back up, and then we can just immediately fail it again. Yippee! Give me all those bonito flakes. I know this has a negative, but it's just so easy to do a full stack of 8 there and have it all ready to go. Plus it's magic and charisma, which we're going to need eventually. You could recruit a hot spring mermaid, but why? You can shear them for scales. Did you know that you can shear mermaids for scales? I didn't up until a few days ago. Give you some meat too. Actually, I need to give you some money. One thing a lot of people aren't aware of is that you can give money to your homies No, not all of it though. Don't take all of it. No, I need that back. Oh wow, you do actually lose 5 karma. Give your homies an allowance, because they'll spend it in towns to gain potential. Okay, fine, that is probably the fastest way. I thought it was like with items where you drop like 1 or 2 karma, but I guess money drops a lot more. Yeah, you could have a mermaid farm. Just recruit a bunch of mermaids, give them a nice place to live, and then you harvest their scales. Whatever you want, world's your oyster. Actually, let me go here so she can spend it. Honk honk. Oh, that was 15 karma? Damn. That was a big one. So yeah, so she pays 5,000 orens, receives training. So now she will have more potential in her skills. Because food, you can train their potential that way, but skills, they don't really do that on their own. They never get potential, so like they'll eventually start leveling up much more slowly. Huge foot. Because yeah, it's like it's a lot nicer than in the original game, like in Alona. But she casts Nature's Embrace. Damn, that's actually really nice. Because yeah, the original game, like, I don't think there was a bottom floor for like how low your potentials could go. So eventually, like, if you didn't train your potentials, if you didn't know about it, you would just have like potential of like 20. So you'd be getting 20% experience for all of your actions, and it would just take forever to level up. And a lot of people didn't understand how potentials worked in Alona, so it'd be like, why doesn't my skills aren't leveling up quickly anymore? But I'm fighting tough enemies, what's going on? I'm 1 point off contribution to cap out for Fighters Guild. Honk. Finally got a wish on my other character too, so I wish for 7 League Boots. Which increase your travel speed on the map, which is really nice. A little bit of literacy potential here. Or actually, maybe I want to save it up, because once we join the Thieves Guild, we can start doing... What is it? You get pickpocketing. I think you get greater evasion as well. Anatomy is also really useful. That increases the chance of getting body parts from enemies. I thought Find Traps, I thought you could just get that from the trainer in Durfee. For 3 days, we could probably do this one too. Take that one. Like, you can... It is possible to find the skill books for guild skills in dungeons. I found them. But I'm not sure how reasonable it is to get those as, like, lower level characters, because I feel like you probably have to be in a higher danger level dungeon. Oh, Shrine of Thing, nice. 1 free water, please. A water without any ice. Big. Oh, these aren't hostile, though. I have to fight hostile enemies. Wet, wet, wet. Dodos do not aggro you by default. You also get more nutrients from food when you're hungry. Like, if you just try and eat as soon as the bloated status goes away, you won't get as much from your food as if you eat it when you're hungry. Some NPCs will tell this to you. But it's a random dialogue, so you might not actually see it. Ooh, Void Altar. Evolved puppy. My god. we go. More ores for you, Mr. Mwahahaha. I'm kind of curious if I could actually find the treasure on the map that I have right now. Shrine of Wheel. Water potions in Ellen, you get them from Shrine of Thing. Like the one that we just found, the empty shrine without anything on it. You just use it and it gives you a potion, or it gives you a water bottle. At that point, you can either drop it on an altar, like an unaligned altar of your god to bless it, or, I don't know, drink it and waste it. Oh, actually, I have one day to finish this quest. You are evil. I need to make a bunch of, I think I can make soup with those. Because nuts, you can't just cook those on their own. Like, in Ilona, you just cooked food. Like, it didn't matter what tool you use. You would just cook food on whatever. And, it would just, like, be cooked. Here, you have to use a specific cooking tool for it. So, like, for example, you can't use a stew pot to just cook meat on its own. You have to specifically make a stew with, like, veggies and stuff. I'm also not sure if you're allowed to just use empty bottles on, like, water tiles. That might be possible. It's probably not, because water was kind of difficult to get in Ilona. Steal the Noelle well. Good luck. How much does that weigh? FAQ. There we go. Offset some of that karma loss. We'll go to Durfee. Hopefully we can make it in time. 14 hours. Cutting it a little close. Generates a random potion if you use an empty potion bottle on a water tile. Oh, okay, so you... I mean, could you get a potion of water randomly, maybe? Because, like, it's not too hard to get empty bottles. Like, you can just get, what's it called? You just get dirty water from machine dungeons, and then you can do it from there. Oh yeah, apparently they changed the newspaper. Oh yeah, this used to be a very, like, placeholder image. They overwrote this. What's your favorite food? Pizza, human flesh, takoyaki, pasta, or appy cookie? Whenever I die, I always write, "Don't print this in the newspaper." The pleasure was squashed by your luggage in the void. Imagine going to the most dangerous place in the game and dying by getting crushed. Today, your fortune reads sea cucumber. I don't think voting actually changes anything. I think it's mostly just like a test for the online stuff. Let me see. Oh, you're not the trainer? Yeah, because you have spot hidden and lockpicking. I should probably get some potential there, actually. When is a newspaper going to implement scroll? I mean, that's just reading a news site on your phone. That's opening up a news site on your phone, reading it for 5 seconds, and then it interrupts your article to pop up something about, hey, you could get more if you subscribed. Oh, damn. I was hoping this was going to be a deliver the prince's bed, because if you get a delivery quest, you actually get to keep the item if you fail it. So if you decide, I just really want, you know, the body pillow or whatever, you just get to keep it. Like, I still have this cane. I'm just gonna pitch that. I don't need it. Pure gay. Actually, let me fail these quests, because then I can quickly, I want to drop my fame a little bit, because it can get a little out of control. Maybe not the 11-day quest, though. These are all so long. Actually, I wonder, can I use a pan for cooking? No, I think this is just... Actually, let me see. No, I think this is just a wall decoration. Yeah, we can't actually use this. Unfortunate. Oh, weird, I broke the pan. Oops. Oh, wait, I could have... Oh, no, I only have 7 hours for that. Let's take this one. We'll take the escort quest, and that way I can just go to a random field and maybe abandon them. You can also help me kill some random enemies. Ah, but did these scrolls nag you to subscribe while you read them? I don't think they did. It's a miracle how we ever managed to advance as a society without being able to nag people to spend money while reading something. Micah, handgun, nothing really great in there. I'm still not sure if like having a better wood quality fishing rod gets you better results when fishing, or if it just doesn't matter too much. It doesn't seem to change a whole lot for me. My recipe. Does it go in this one? Oh, they go over here. I guess recipes go into this box. Let me actually see. Because this one's at least landlocked, although it's probably on like the south side of the map. And the cursed map will probably just fall apart. I could give that to Poppy, I guess. Because I think I do have a snow pootie that's really good at treasure hunting. So I could give that to them and see if they can get it. Hunk. Alright, so -5, we need 18 more karma lost. Oh, I guess I already went to this tile. Oh, can it just be a shared box? I thought it specifically had to be their inventory. Well, in that case, is this guy shared? This is private. This one's shared. I'm pretty sure I do have... Although I don't know if I have an actual... Oh no, that's exploration. That's not, Because, yeah, Poppy always has treasure hunting. Oh, she also has it too, actually. If they're a maid, can they actually do their job or no? I probably just need to make an actual set of beds. Just make a little Minecraft-ass house. Let's do that. Let's get some houses or some beds going here. It's not going to look very nice, but this is what we got to deal with. Welcome backy. Everybody crowd in here. Oh, this is where things get a little tricky. That. Please move. Oh, that's right. I forgot if you talk to him, it sends him to Vernus. That's fine. There we go. More beds. Although I think it takes them a second to actually find their bed, so until you do that, it doesn't count as... Okay, there we go. People have homes now. Well, I'll put this in the box and see if she actually, like, gets anything. That's right, I can put my ingot in there, too. I haven't visited this box in a minute since I first started this run. Why is Plat out of my purse now? Why is Bonito Flakes in my... Homer. Homer. Merge. Oh, they just threw my salary on the ground because I didn't have any more space in my friggin' mailbox. Alright, where to put my salary? Wait. Oh, it just gave me the money straight up. I guess if it's on the floor and you pick it up, it doesn't even have you open it. Okay. Drop these guys off. Disassemble. Quick dump. Okay, much better. Okay. Read the Voynich manuscript. I don't know if I can do Dole Chance. Let's try it. Cool. Oh, the bard is playing a lute. I was like, why is she attacking? Can you uncurse? No, that's too difficult. Fire touch might be good. Again, this game is a lot nicer about not just immediately killing you for doing the wrong thing. Like, if you have the audacity of trying to read a book that you might not be good enough to do, it won't summon, you know, like friggin' aliens and asuras and fire giants and all that. You might get a few, like, pudits and stuff. Okay. Rid of some books. I need to deposit these modification tools. I don't want to hang on to that. Someday I'll redo all these. Nap time. Orans. I need to see if I can get the... I don't remember where the barrel recipes are for, like, doing wine. I don't actually have any gold bars on me. I don't think Nino sells it. Alright, I gotta cook all this food too. I can just do it in the tent. I don't know if I have Ferris on this file yet. Might not. I think she shows up when you go to Vernus, right? Okay, let me cook down. Oh, whoops, not a hammock. Did Lloyd'll take over my fucking... I sleep exactly one time in my base, and Lloyd'll is like, ah, that's my bed, while I'm sleeping in it. What a scumbag. I don't remember. I think we did get I think we got her out of Nimel, but... maybe not. Because I don't remember if this is for going to the bottom of Nimel or just to get Ferris. I think I did get her. You know what? Let's go figure it out. Yeah, sure. Honk. Honk honk. Minus 86. I'm actually going to give most of the meat to her so she can have some more physical stats. No, I think I have gone down here. I'm pretty sure I got her out of there. Got Ferris. Or was she on the second floor? I don't remember. She might have been on the second floor. We'll find out. I could have sworn I went down to the second floor. Oh my god, constantly wants copper. I think the gravity status, like I was reading her stats there, and I think it gives them extra weight, so like they have the potential to be slowed down, or that does slow them down. I think also like levitating enemies, it stops them from levitating. Oh, chomp, chomp. Remember to feed your homies. Otherwise, they're going to fall off really quickly. That's another thing a lot of people didn't really realize in Alona is like, oh, the followers suck. And it's like not realizing, no, you do in fact have to give them food and stuff to boost their stats like you do. Where is she? Is she on the second floor? I don't want to do a shared container on the cooler because a lot of times I'll have like a specific piece of food that I want to eat. Like if I'm saving, you know, a strength training item for myself or like a party member that takes hits, and then you have like, you know, the fairy on my other file who would eat it and then train her strength, which is not useless, but way less useful compared to giving it to one of the physical attackers. Oh, she's at the locked stairway, okay. Maybe we gotta go a little deeper then. I've been to the bottom of my other file, but I thought she was like the second floor. Oh. We should be fine. Past hero. Oh no, that was the second floor. Okay, so then... you're on the third floor now, so... I guess we already got her, we just... couldn't find her. Oh my god, it's so nice to have a companion that doesn't just immediately melt as soon as they get surrounded. What a dude on this floor, holy crap. Oh no, she died. I should have prayed, I wasn't paying attention. I thought this was, I thought she was fine. Is that a miracle item? That is a miracle item. She got murdered, it's fine, she'll come back. She'll be back. We gotta go back anyways, because... I don't actually want to go down to the very bottom just yet. They're gonna sleep. Dying is very impermanent in this game. Like, I'm pretty sure she would just be at the base after a few days. She should be in the residence board. Yeah, she's already back. And Ferris is... No, she is there. I guess I just never really checked her stuff before. Oh, that's right, because they're all hanging out inside, that's why. Not trade. Ration maker, incubator, computer. Here we go, brewery barrel. So this is your ticket to really easy money early on. You also don't have to pay gold bars for her recipes, it's just money, so it's a little easier. These aren't super useful right now. You can also buy, like, return and evacuation scrolls from her. Because Butcher's Tool is good for making, like, jerky and stuff. And then Brewery Barrel. Can we even make that, first of all? It's tarnished. We'll give it a try anyways. It'll get us some cash. I like how carbon logs are considered beautiful. Well, maybe because I made them out of Palulu. I guess they keep the properties of whatever wood you make them out of. I feel like this might get nerfed at some point as well, but brewery barrels are a very good way to get money. Because all you do is... Where'd my brewery barrel go? There it is. So you set these down... No, you don't like that little... And then you can put stuff in here. And so what I'm going to do is, you remember all those bonito flakes that I made before that I didn't want to use because they didn't have the best stats? We're going to take those out now. We're going to make wine out of them. And ideally you make a few of these because these can only store 4 items by default. So we'll make another one. Oh, I can make a practice chest. Should probably do that. Where is it? Oh no, this isn't the right station. You do need some fertilizer, so you have to make a fertilizer barrel first. I'll make one more. Oh lord. Oh my god. You can stack them on top of each other if you want to, but it makes it a little... You have to pick specifically which one, so I like to line them up in a row to start. And then what you do is you just throw all your bonito in there. Just make sure to place it down and not just... I guess you could keep it in your inventory. I guess that would work. It would just be very awkward and would probably take up a lot of space. Stupid brewery barrels need the most attention. Alright, so once you have stuff in there, I think it's basically like any kind of non-rotten food. I don't know if you can do rotten food in there, but any kind of like non-rotten food you just throw in there, and then it turns into wine. And since bonito is very easy to get from fish, like what we can do is you make a lot of bonito flakes from fish, and then you turn it into wine. So like those 3 sardines gave us like 14 flakes. Throw it in there. And then just repeat for as many times as you have fish. Or as many times as you have barrels, I guess. This is a really good way to get rid of the fish that have stat penalties that you maybe don't want. Like this one, for example, that's -3 charisma, which we already have thick neck. Nobody wants to talk to us already, so we don't want to tank that down anymore. You can also do mushroom wine, that's also another option. You're still fishing, huh? And then you just go out, walk around for a little bit, pass some time. And then it magically turns into wine. You don't have to make a bottle for it or anything, you just get wine. Don't ask how that works. So just take it all, And, you know, if you want to, you know, we're dwarf, we can get bonuses for that. It's like a free random buff potion, but we're gonna sell it. We're gonna get some cash. So go throw your stuff in the bin. And we haven't sold a lot, but we'll get a good chunk of cash. 3,000. 3,000 for what? Like a couple stacks of fish. Just get a bunch of bait going. Throw them into the sawmill. Anything you don't want to keep to use for food, throw that into the brewery. And then you get some money. It's also a good way to get some gold bars. I'm gonna take this because I wanna get some. Give me microchip or your life is forfeit. I'm always saying this. So we gotta lose 10 more karma. These ambushes are really good for just training, like, anatomy, because you get a ton of forfeit, or not forfeit, a ton of hostile enemies. It's also good for those, like, you have to kill 10 enemies or whatever quests before X deadline. Miracle Girdle, nice. Oh, that's a floating eye. I thought that was a turkey for a second. An egg of public performer. It is fresh. People use guts in all kinds of things. I wouldn't be surprised, because I know they use it in, like, makeup as well. Let's identify these. The husband. Disciple of Destiny. Not great, but it's at least something for her. Actually, she can use that. That's longsword, right? Yeah, right now she's using longsword and shield, so that's actually kind of helpful. Boost her stats a bit. Still need an arm. Need the next slot, and then I need some rings. Also probably get her a shield at some point. I don't know if you can understand this, but I have a thing for basket. Durfee. Maybe let's just take a big escort run to Durfee. I do want to complete these ones because we got to build our karma back up. Splat, 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 splat. Who's still alive? Oh, that was a goat. Usually when there's like one enemy left on a hunting map, it's usually a floating eye that doesn't really move. I think they can move, they're just very, very slow. Yeah, we have 5 days for that one, 11 days for this one, 6 days for this guy. I'll take these. And this one's gonna fail at some point, so that'll be 5 more karma off the board. Once we get to Durfee, we can either just give an item to our knight and then take it back. I know I could cook those down, but we'll just get done. Alright, that's one. Oh, that was a 15. Damn. You're absolutely not getting water. Are you for real? Oh, Miracle Robe. Cast Hero. Thankfully, these are not the Kamikaze Samurai. Oh, she's actually dying. Maybe we just run. I think we just run. Honk. Oh, we lost our escort targets too. Oh, well. Down to 39 karma, we're fine. We can always build that back up. Drop that off. Don't forget you can always click this button for delivery quests, and it just takes you to where the NPC is. Here you go. I'm gonna piss in your bathtub. Hey! Excuse me, princess. Can I use this? No, this is just a regular statue. I don't have enough space to deploy my tent here. Cook all this food down. Cooking down my poot-eat corpse, 'cause they never rot. They give me charisma for some reason. Alright. Let's join the Thieves Guild. In the old game, you had to just not pay taxes for 4 months, I think, which was kind of a pain in the ass because there was no way to really speed it up. Like, the consequences of not paying taxes weren't too bad to work around because you could just stockpile a bunch of wallets and turn them in once they were, once you got to, like, 0 karma. Or you could just do a bunch of quests in Durfee to come back up, but, you had to wait for 4 months, which was a pain in the butt. Alright. Take a sleep, because I'm very sleepy, and you start taking speed penalties the more sleepy and hungry you are. So it's really easy to buy lockpicks here. So if you plan on training lockpicking, which you probably want to, because sometimes rewards from dungeons and random fields and stuff will be locked up. You gotta pick them. This is where you can get a lot of lockpicks. I don't know how this happens, like just a single thing happens and then it auto switches out of the inventory. I don't know anymore. I need to make the little pouch, actually. I need to get weaving going. Alright, where's that trainer? Gun. This is where you go to learn gun if you don't have that. We're not going to bother with these two right now. Because we're not really going to be using a lot of range attacks to start. Option is there, but I don't think I'm going to be respecking. Now, greater evasion you want because that's just like an additional chance to evade. And then pickpocket. It's good, but you need, like, a lot of work to train it. I'm just going to grab some with greater evasion for now. You can get discounts. Once you join the Thieves Guild, you boost your contributions by selling stolen goods. So, like, you need to pickpocket people and sell the goods, and then you boost your contribution. But it's a little tricky. Especially this early on when my dexterity is 7. And my pickpocket is level 1. There's also more things you can buy here. Usually there's another stack of lockpicks. I'm going to buy the blankets because I want those. I might as well just drink that here. Get some miso. These all count as stolen goods. Stolen goods can only be sold, I think, in your shipping boxes and to specific Thieves Guild fences, I believe. I don't know. I don't think regular merchants will take them. There's also gambling chests, which you can both train lockpicking and also get potentially rewards for, but usually you're not going to get much. Let's find another set of lockpicks, actually. Those go very fast. 15 sounds like a lot until you try to open like one really obnoxious chest and it takes forever. But yeah, these are good. These little Among Us guys will protect my stuff. Once you start running into firehounds. We're gonna need more, though. You can make your own eventually. I don't think I really have any. Do I have weaving right now? Or do I have sewing? Yeah, we have level 1 weaving, so we're not gonna be able to make... I don't even know we have the recipe, actually. Let's run down to Port Capul so we can grab next level of Fighters Guild. Oh, right, I auto-ate. I kind of wish you could prioritize, like, auto-eating stuff in your chili box as opposed to backpack. Strategy 17. Apparently that affects, like, your auto-attack, like when you just right-click and say auto-combat. I'm not sure if that makes you, like, more accurate or if you're less accurate when auto-attacking. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Could try and get a wish. I think we do have... Yeah, we have Fragrance of Goddess, and we have the Black Cat Saliva, so it would actually be even a better wish. We could try and go for the 7 League Boots. Yum. Ugh. Help, help, I'm ill. I've got illness. Sleepy, sick, asleep, dying, starving. There we go. I'm pretty sure these wells do refill unlike the original, where you had to like destroy them to actually get them to respawn and refill with water. Oh, that's empty. I'm gonna level up at you now. Promote me. I'm still not really sure what the Fighters Guild does for you. Like, maybe if you get really high level, what does it say it does? Because I know you get discounts on the trainers, but... It just says discounts on various services. Like this one, the higher level you get in the Thieves Guild, you get better prices on stolen goods, and then here you get discounts on spell books. Fighters Guild is just discounts on services, so maybe just there are shopkeepers here that are cheaper. I don't know. I don't know. Which skills can I train here, actually? You can also press Control F. You don't have to go to the board or to a guard for the trainer if you know. Just Control F trainer. You pick what you get here. Get some two-handed. Actually, we have a base of 150, so we probably don't need like a ton there. A little bit of perception too. Yeah, that's empty. There's also a little bonus zone over here, the Quiet Beach. I don't know that I'm gonna fight a bunch of scorpions. That might be a little spooky. A boomer. There's the barbecue set here. But it's 31 stone, so trying to steal it with pickpocket would be a little difficult. And I don't believe this area has furniture tickets that you can use. I'd like to make some assorted fruits. Don't mind if I do. Assorted fruits is really nice because you can double stack fruits. So if you get rainbow fruits, for example, from farming, which are really, really good, then you can combine those with an ingredient and get like level, I think I got like level 23, 24 charisma. Just in a single meal, which is really strong. Oh god, firehounds are here. They're a reliable way of getting rainbow fruit seeds. I think you pretty much need the fairy from Kumiromi. And then you farm those and you can generate more seeds by harvesting them and improve them. But yeah, by default, I don't think you can get rainbow fruit. Oh, my nuts are rotting. Oh no, they're just going stale. Cute, lustrous. It's actually really good for my charisma. Gives me both charisma and potency. What are we at now? Like, potential 140. So like right now our magic is going to be... The potential is going to be really high because we're not actually spending it and lowering the potential. Whenever you level up from like a skill, the potential goes down until it hits the base. So once we do start using magic, we'll level it up fairly quickly. I want to get my knight back. So now we can just focus on getting our karma back up. Because 40 is fine, it's not like super dangerous, but it's nice to have the option to have high karma in case you need to, like, I don't know, let's say there's an item you really want, or you just decide, I want to trade pickpocketing. It's better to be higher up than lower. Just grabbing vines because we need lots of strings, especially if you're a ranged character, you need those to make arrows. By this point, our homie should be respawned. Bing bong. Is that my tax bill? That's my tax bill. I might do a run-off stream where I just expand housing and all that stuff. I do like this game because there's a lot more, like... There's a lot more stuff to do if you're not aiming for, like, a specific goal. Like, there's almost always a way to upgrade your base and stuff. It's not necessarily, like, as, you know, you have to prepare as much if you want to go into a deep dungeon, for example. You can just kind of chill, vibe, adjust your space. Alright, let's get our tax bill and our salary. 112 orens. Did I make a delivery box yet? No, I haven't. Yeah, just play a couple thousand hours, it's fine. Get off of my condiments box. Should probably just make a bunch of scrap. Or a bunch of nail out of scrap. I'm not sure if there's anything else you can reasonably do with scrap. Because it's not hard to find scrap. You can get that in any machine dungeon. Shipping chest. Yeah, delivery box is level 18. I don't think it matters for the quality of this, though, because this is just to deliver items. Like, if you're really, really, really concerned about maximizing every possible, like, furniture value on your base for tourism, then yeah, you probably care about that. But I think just quality. Like, this just ships items. This doesn't generate money for you. So this would be nice once we start getting into developing Vernus. Need to make some sticks, though. I don't have any sticks. God, this is such a nice change, being able to just pull it out of your inventory from wherever. Okay, yeah, exactly. Like, if you're that concerned with... Hello? Oh, there's a Oh no, she was shooting the cold bolt. I thought it was an ice hound on my base. Well, whatever that was, it's now dead. Came for an absolute nightmare. Hey kid, I'm a computer. I could make a well. I don't think the alien infestations happen anymore. So it's a lot easier to start, like, drinking from wells and stuff if you want to wish. The question is, does it start filled up? Critical shortage of microchip. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, maybe I can pick these now? No. Oh, got that one. Signpost. Oh, miracle ring. Too much, too much. Let me make that practice chest. I know it's tarnished, I don't care. Because this is a really good way to train lockpicking early on. It doesn't break your lockpicks. So, it starts off open. You have to wait a little bit and it'll auto-lock on its own. So just go out and walk for a second. So you just try and pick the lock. I don't even know if you need a lockpick. And then once you pick it, it stays open. It'll auto-lock again after a little bit. So ideally you make a couple practice chests. Alright, I'm going to put this down here so we can deliver stuff to Vernus later on. We can put our tax box in there. Not going to do it just yet, though. It takes a while. Like, if you just wait around for a single practice chest, it takes a long while, so wouldn't recommend just doing a single one, but you can always make multiple once you start getting more microchips. Let's quick dump. Actually, I want to take that. I'm going to turn these into bait. I want to do a little more fishing. I don't think it's really worth using corpses for bait, because I think you only get one bait out of it. So you're much better off using all this offal and hearts and stuff. Fangs, bones, those are a lot easier to get. But first, nap time. Bones, like, they're good to pick up, but they do weigh a little bit more than offal does. Cow down on all these stale nuts before they go bad. Actually, here, you can have some. I don't think food rots in follower inventories. Identify these. Burning spider! Let's eat rotten food. Ooh. Get kind of nice. Negate paralysis, sleep, and perception maintenance. I'll give that to you. Learning is kind of whatever, but anatomy's not bad. Followers, I don't know if they start with anatomy by default, so getting any amount of that is nice. I find a lot of kills from followers, like, since they're not using... I don't know if they use your anatomy at all. I know they had, like, combo skills in Ilona Plus where you could do, like, ensemble and it would add all of your party members' like performance skills together. Or you could do like reading party, so like everybody would pool their learning skills to read books, so it was really nice. Also made reading completely safe, which is... it was fine. You had to get up to learning 30, I think, or you had to get up to reading 30 anyways, literacy 30. So it wasn't like you could do it right from the beginning of the game, it was more just like, once you got to the point where you could reasonably read most books anyways, it was just a nice little, like, quality of life thing. Because again, in original Ilona, reading books was way more dangerous if you theoretically couldn't handle it. God, my dexterity is so bad. I think seaweed does train dexterity. I think I need to make an effort to get a lot of that next time winter comes and all the sea tiles freeze over. I'm not sure if you need to go to like deep ocean tiles to get better results from fishing, or if you can just do it from any water tile. Yeah, I think they wanted to make the swimming skill more useful, because the original game, like in Ilona base, it was borderline useless. And then Ilona Plus made it so that when you were wet, it increased your speed during rain, which was really good. There were also dungeons that had like all water tiles, but they were pretty rare in the original. I don't know if they even exist in the original, actually. Let's just build our little tower of fish here. Oh nice, got a feat point. Wait, wasn't I saving my other one? What did I spend that on? Hold on. I thought I was saving my second point for something else. What happened to that? Or maybe I was just looking at it and I didn't actually have a feat point yet. I'd have to look at the tapes. Because I definitely want to get that second level of the speed feat. That's always good. There's no situation where having more speed is a bad thing. I love that you can just fish, like, tuna and sea urchins from this, like, 4x4 tile of water. Because I think it's literally just as long as there is a water tile, you can just do fishing there. Functionally infinite. Gonna have a lot of bonito flakes to make after this. I'm still curious if you can catch whales. Because fishing took a while to get good in the original Ilona. But once it got there, it was really, really good. High quality fish sold for so much, especially if you cooked it into like sashimi. You catch a casino chip. Yeah, I found the shark as well. The problem is if you try to eat it, it takes, like, the amount of time it takes to eat food is based on its weight. So trying to eat a 280 stone shark, it takes a minute. I'm not sure if you're allowed to eat it off the floor. You might be able to. Would that shark be... I don't know if... I guess for, what's her name? Ekatl? For the luck god? Oh no. We've been fishing for so long, some of this stuff actually is going stale in the pile. That's funny. Alright, let's get as much fish in here as we can from the beginning of the stack as if possible. Yeah, these just went completely rotten. I wonder if I can do... kind of curious if I can turn those into bonito still. Would it be rotten bonito? Oh, but you know what? It probably takes on the traits of whatever. So, like, since it was rotted, it loses some stats. I could still make it into wine, though, and sell it. Because, yeah, I'm mostly thinking of, like, what do I want to convert into, like, ingredients to eat versus what do I want to use for things just for, like, selling for wine, for example. Like, these, the bitterlings, I'm just going to turn that into wine, I think. 46 stacks. I'm gonna make a lot of money. Sweet fish, I'm gonna turn those into, like, ingredients for food. I'm gonna use those flakes to eat. That's actually good, too. Just want to clear out my inventory a little bit. Alright, tadpoles, that can be wine. Everything here can be wine. I just want to... Sea urchins, that can be one as well. I know you can also do like sushi and sashimi and stuff with fish, but for now this is like the easiest way to do it. Turtle gives me strength, learning, charisma, dex. A little bit of perception penalty though. Maybe I should actually eat the arowanas because that gives me some dex. Like, there's enough food that gives you strength that getting a minus strength penalty, it's not a big deal. Almost every kind of meat gives you strength in some way, like all corpses, so that's barely a problem. Sardines also, I should probably do those. Yeah, I think everything else here I'll use for eating. Charisma. Yeah, these we can all use for actually, like, eating properly. Just make sure you do it before it goes rotten, because that kills the stats on it. Just sending my fish through the sawmill. It's totally clean. Sleep soon. Take a little bit of damage making some fish, it's fine. NPCs can do some automation, I'm not entirely sure. Like how deep it goes. Just sleep on top of all this bonito. Yummoo. You improve the recipe of scrap. Yippee. Yeah, let's make the sweet fish as well. Are you eating? Oh no, you're eating the nuts. I thought you were just starting to eat bonito flakes off the ground. It's like, no, you idiot. They're not as dumb as they were in the first game, thankfully. In Alona, they would basically... unless you specifically told them, like, you would have to hit them with a tactics whip that said, hey, don't eat stuff you find off the floor, stupid. They would just eat anything they walked over if it was food. Which included rotten food and things that would otherwise kill them, like, you know... ghoul meat, zombie meat, that kind of thing. 27. Such a good way to train your stats. Actually, I'm going to put the little stacks in here because the big ones, I can carry those around with me pretty easily. And just use those for whatever food I want. I need to start making sturdy boxes. Where'd that come from? Carpenter's table? Yeah, let's make a sturdy box and start upgrading some stuff here. Oops. Okay. Also, one thing you can do, you can copy the container settings, so that way if you want to upgrade a box, for example, you can say copy container setting, and then attach that to a different container. So for example, this one now, if we go to copy, if we go to config, we can paste it. So now this will take all the rules that we have set up for this guy. We can just transfer them over really easily. So if I were to press auto dump, for example, it would just auto drop all the stuff in there. Although I think it might try and split them between these because I think they have the same priority. So if I set that to low, it should go for this guy first. Yeah, there we go. Actually, auto dump. There we go. We can finally get rid of our Amazon package-based economy. There's nothing else in there. Okay, cool. And then you just plop this down where it was before. Run auto sort. Yeah, let me hang on to this handful because that's only one, and this weighs like, it's only 5.4 stone. It's nothing. And then that way we can just throw it on whatever we want and get some decks out of it. You already have, yeah, iron breastplate is probably better. Rotten food digestion is fine, but I think I'm just gonna sell this paper mallet. I don't need that. We have an acid-proof liquid. I'm just gonna sell these. Minor wound, I find that's not really... Oh, hormone drug. Hormone drug just immediately changes your gender. I think if you curse it, you can get the question mark gender. If you want to have that genderless burger experience. God, I love that episode of Nirvana the Band. I just love that show, man. 1324. That wasn't even with all the wine we're making. I should probably drink Restore Body as well, because our dex was pretty tanked. The one downside to picking up every single potion and stuff like that you find is it takes up a lot of inventory space, because they're all going to be unidentified. I should probably acid-proof my weapon, honestly. The husband. Or actually, I'll do the ring here, because that'll make it, like, effectively indestructible. Okay, and just make sure I don't have any dumb stuff in here. That's good. Need to get a loom going eventually. Can I make that yet? Which table was it? Oh, drafting table, okay. So we also need the spinner, so we need... Oh, that's right, you have to do glass, so there's a little bit of a chain here. Because the loom, you basically need, like, finished textiles. You need the fully blown, like, woven string. You can't just throw in, like, the wool that you find, for example. So we need to make some glass, but we have to do a kiln first. I think you have to bake, like, quartz sand in the kiln, and then it turns into glass. What was it specifically? Oh no, it's just for the glass maker's table. Nope. There's something there. Oh. I think you can just dig here, and that counts for doing glass. Let's do a bunch of it. Train some digging, why not? Maybe pick up some cactus and such while we're here. Someday I will remember to equip a tool before harvesting, but that day is not today. Super Pudit. Miracle Long Spear. Champion monsters have higher chances to drop miracle items, even if they don't normally have equipment. Like, Pudits never have gear, as far as I can tell. But since it is a champion, it can. You want to give me limestone? Get out of here. I want salt. Very briefly brave the swimming. Swimming is pretty dangerous. It's very easy to forget you're drowning and miss it. I wouldn't mind getting like another, like a steel axe and hammer, but a little spooky to go for that right now. Are these the same if I mine that out? Okay, that's still sea sand. It's still sea sand, it's just the trains you're mining instead of you're digging. Okay, we need to do... Let's give you a fragment. That gives you a sand fragment, and then... Okay, yeah, you bake the fragment into glass, that's how you do it. Because the first time I saw this, I was very confused. I saw, like, I need glass to make the glassmaker's table, but it turns out you don't make glass at the glassmaker's table. This is for making stuff out of glass. Or if I can finish this before dying. Take minor injuries. Now let's stop. The more under stamina you are, the more damage you'll take. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh, I need some more seaweed. So yeah, for like almost no investment, like we turn that one fish into 5 flakes and each one gives the same nutrition as a fish. And then you just grab a bunch of seaweed from the ocean area so you get a bunch of decks out of that. Really easy way to get your stats going. Always, always, always try and cook food. Add ingredients, add the gourmet feat to get you even more stats out of it. What is this? Rats. See if the spear's any good. The Rise of Arm. 3d7. Not terrible. Attacking distant targets, that's just inherent to spears, I believe, so that's not like because it's a miracle or anything. Better marksman, that's funny. It's alright, but I want to get a shield. I want to get a shield for my Golden Knight. So probably just going to have her use this. Oh, actually, we got to pick up our wine. Hello? Hey, man. We're going to get a good amount of cash from this. Yeah, I don't think it cares that it was rotten when you turned it into flakes, so just do that. Chomp, chomp. A little bit of lockpicking training. Lockpicking 2, finally. Oh, cool. That was literally the only thing stopping me from opening the top chest was a single level lockpicking. Casting skill book. Not bad. I'm just gonna take them all because we're gonna get rid of these chests anyways. And these are still too hard to do, though. Like a thick gauntlets, wooden robe. And we got a recipe. Did this go in here? Yeah, these ones go here. I'll learn how to make a loot. Might try and go hunt down this treasure. I think that would be down here by the corner. 4K? Bought in 4K? Actually, no. Was that... I don't think that was nearby mountains, was it? I'll bring this out here, actually. One thing they did change from Ilona to this game is that they actually do show you like the updated map, for example, for random dungeons. So if you know, like, you saw a tower around like some, you know, some cliffs and some shoreline, you could probably go find it based on that. It might actually be over here. Oh, chomp. The only thing is that if it does update, you know, mid-run, you have to keep looking at the map to make sure. Yeah, I need to get some binoculars so I can actually zoom out the map. I haven't really done that. Aggro pig. I think it's over here. Yeah, there's the tower. Godly ring that floats you, protects from thieves and poison, plus endurance and anatomy. Not bad. Not too bad, though. Weirdly enough, I still think this is kind of like cracked. The obsidian ring you get if you tell, what's her name? Fiamma, that you want to explore the dungeons. So I'm pretty sure you always get an obsidian one. It's fireproof, acid-proof, always gets 10 PV, which is... doesn't really happen on rings for the most part. Especially not this early in the game. And, oh, you got wooden paper? Okay, maybe I just got lucky. But I think you always get 10 PV. Which is really, really nice for the early game. Because, like, I know you can get, like, the discount 7 League boots, but... I feel like that's just so nice for smoothing over. Ah, I've got Dementia, oh no. I gotta drink the, well, first I gotta bless my ether antibody, and then I gotta drink it. What does that even do to me? Reduce mana and magic. Well, we're at -1 magic. Oh, we got a mythic? Damn. Or a miracle. Lightning Ancient Crab! Lightning Ancient Crab! Chat, Lightning Ancient Crab. I'm actually kind of scared. They do cast spells, Vorpal Bunny. We're getting into the higher tier enemies. So, the tower disappeared from the map, so if we look at it again, it's not going to be there anymore. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to dig here, take the chest, and then get the hell out of there. Like, just read a return scroll. Because this area is pretty high danger level, so it's very likely I'll get killed if I stick around here too long. Back to Lunchly storage, please. Okay. Question is, can we even open this? Yes, cool. Alright, if you... it's a lot easier, I find, if you put it on the ground first, because if you do it from your backpack, if you right-click, it just goes into your hand. The money's not bad. Everything else is kind of stinky, though. Grass halberd, I'm never going to be using this. Actually, I know it's like a higher tier of weapon. Like halberds are better than spears, I think, but... or they don't show up as early as spears do, but it's made out of grass, it's too much work. Also disassemble these, because I'm not going to be using those. Copper composite ring, could be good. What do you do? these rings I'm finding are just tanking my lightning resist. Oh, whoops. Do that. Do you have anything I need to identify? No. Well, I guess I'll identify that. I have a lot of Voynich manuscripts. Hey, magic 1. Oh, that's weird. It got placed on the ground there. Let's read all these. Should be able to. Mage's Guild, 56. 61 out of 100. Getting there. What was I gonna do? When I dropped 49 vines here. That was weird. Let me get my ether antibodies. I think I would like to start curing that. Blessed pot of dirty water. I don't think that counts as holy water, unfortunately. Oh good, the default action for water is blend now. Alright, cool. Blessing ether antibodies makes it so it cures more of the disease. If you don't bless it, you only get a little bit, so it'll only cure like a couple of symptoms, or maybe just one, depending on if you just have the one. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Thick Neck, which was kind of stinks, because that's actually really nice. Early on, we lose a lot of PV for that. We're at 44 by now, we're fine. So we can actually wear neck gear now. Do we have any amulets? I can use this grass necklace that makes me float, I guess. Makes me immune to paralyze. Paralysis. I don't have any tax bills to pay, do I? No. I haven't gotten... I think... Actually, I think I might have just been protected against decapitations. I haven't found any enemies that do that, though. Alright, let's cook this squirrel. Squiddle. Slightly moist. Yummoo. Alright. Why do I have a single bait? Oh, I think I stopped fishing because all the fish I caught were starting to rot. First world problems. You caught too many fish and now they're rotting in the pile. You know what I should do, actually? I should put this camp pot in my tent. Putting the tent down increase the value of my house. Because the camp pot's only 0.6 stone anyway, so it's not like I'm taking a huge penalty by using this. And we can afford to carry some stuff around. We want to get overweight so that way we can start training weightlifting. Over the weight cap, I should say, not overweight. Alright, we have all the wine picked up. Might give you some more cash. Don't want to split the entire money stack. Or give her the entire money stack, I should say. Can you gift money? Here. Oh. One money at a time. Okay, maybe we don't do that. What? Was I holding a gold coin? That was weird. No, I know. I can just drop it in. Oh, these are considered gifts specifically. Okay. I was just curious if you could, like, gift a stack of money and get more of a relationship bonus that way. You could cheese, like... God, actually, if there's an NPC that just likes money, you could just hand them, like, a single penny at a time and watch them become... basically your lover. What? failed. No, I think any kind of gifted things, like if they eat it or consume it in some way, it's not considered like they get mad at you for it. Enlightenment shrines, wow. So otherwise, then you wouldn't really be able to effectively give food if their favorite thing was food. And if that is the case, then that's silly. They should change that. What's this yeek? I'll take some yeek meat. Slap, slap, slap. Nope. Fast reload level 5. Actually, this has not a bad gun, but we're not using gun. So how do you do, like, how do you make maps? That is the writing tool, okay. I don't know if I've made that yet. I don't think I have. What is your PV at? 16. Definitely need a little more. But she's also not got a full set of gear yet. I think I have the writing tool. Or are you talking about the recipe for maps? Because I definitely have the ability to make the writing tool in my other file. I just don't have, I don't think I've made it yet. That could be it. Or no, maybe I think I might have it, because that's how you make posters and stuff, right? It's just the writing tool. I have a billion poster recipes, I don't think I have the map recipe yet. I might have to find that. I should probably go finish off, what's it called, the Cave Nimel. Not sure if I want to go do the Vernis boss yet, though. Probably want to get a few more fireproof blankets for that. Oh, no, I have a spinning wheel and loom. That I already have. Like, I'm working on making backpacks to replace all my Amazon boxes that I've been using for containers. Is there something over there? No. Appraising 9. Level 20 you can technically start appraising miracle gear, although you probably won't be able to for a few more levels. So I think pretty sure all the times I've tried to identify like a miracle gear just passively, it still said, oh, it requires higher identification, so need to level it up quite a bit. Armor Shrine. Buff up that ring. So I believe that gives PV on the ring, which is nice. Yeah, +2. You failed to disarm an egg trap. Your disarm trap skill increases. Oh, I'm EP. Slap. Just immediately do the Family Guy death pose face down into the hammock. Can you put down... Okay, it seems like if there's terrain on the floor, like you can still place things on top of it, which is nice. First, this fruit. I probably shouldn't be using the yeast. I think you do need that for like bread and stuff, but it's here. I'll use it. Yeah, detect invisible or detect hidden is really good. Or are you talking about specifically to get the, what's it called, Scavenger 3? It's not that you become immune to traps, it just means that you're not going to trigger them when you try to disable. I think that's how it works. Right? Yeah, failed disarm doesn't activate traps, but I think it can still trigger if you, like, step on a trap directly or whatever. Or is it actually, like, complete immunity to traps, at least if you step on them? Master of Dangerous Cave, yeek. Opato statue. Oh, Micah hammer, huh? Ooh, sand material. We could make our tent out of sand. I think that's lighter than hemp. Is sand lighter than hemp, actually? Not sure on the exact weight value. I'm pretty sure mica is more heavy. We want to convert anything? I could convert one of her paper gear. I think I still have. Yeah. I'll change that cloak to mica, because I'm pretty sure that is basically more dodge value anyways. Don't want to change any of those, though. Granite is fine. I'll just slap that in there. Change the husband. Oh no, mica is luck. I thought mica was dodge chance for some reason. I guess paper is a slightly higher dodge chance, but it's also made out of paper. Like, I'm kind of tempted to try and sand up the tent and see what happens to it, but I'm worried if it is heavier, then we have to carry a lot more. That's only with 3 stone, it's fine. We'll experiment with it. Okay, 2.5, it's less. Not as good as, like, paper, but still pretty nice. Oh. There's our yeek. There goes our yeek. Arrgh. Happy talk like a pirate day, everybody. Desk. Butcher's tool. Paper helmet. Could get a shield for her, I guess. Because right now she's using the long sword as 2 hands, so... And a wooden shield isn't incredible for defense. Actually, maybe I'll just wait on that. Paper light cloak. Blessed paper small shield, well... I think it is technically better than the regular wooden one, because it's blessed. Let's identify this brass light mail. Family Finger, don't like that name. Perception, control magic, cold resist, and this is kind of mid. They didn't have anything else that'd be worth using, but like this is just so much better. I think she's even the iron breastplate I think is just way better. So that's 13 PV. And early on in the game, PV is kind of king. Later on, you want to start getting some dodge. Not that you completely get rid of PV, but you focus more on getting some dodge value as well, because that mitigates more damage. And then you fight enemies that shoot magic at you and are damn near impossible to dodge anyways.
Great! I knew that groove was in your heart.
Stove.
Oh man, are you ready for this?
Thank you for the raid. We're playing some Ellen, which is the sequel to one of my favorite roguelikes, Ilona. This is an early access, but it's really fun. I'm really enjoying it so far. Trying to get around here. We just finished a dungeon. And get out of here. You can see my base. You can see my pathetic little base. Also, I gotta eat some blueberries before I starve. Wet, hungry, burdened, insane, moisturized. Let me quick dump first. This is my base. I'm gonna drop off a bunch of stuff in some chests. And then we can do something. Let's go to the bottom of Namel, actually. Let's clear that out. We just sell off some of this crap. Never played this game before. It's very similar to, you know, the previous game, Ilona. It's got more of a focus on, like, base building and, like, doing a lot more stuff on your own now, rather than just kind of finding things. So right now I'm putting a bunch of items in my shipping crate to sell. You can play this game like Harvest Moon if you want to. You just have to deal with monsters coming onto your farm sometimes, because they do that. I need to cook this food, actually. I got a yeek. I get some fish, too. I can cook those. Or I can make weed stew. No. I think they did actually buff weed stew a little bit. I think it just gave you absolutely nothing before. Now it gives you at least a little bit of perception. Because before this, the only reason to eat this was because you had absolutely nothing else. It kept you alive, and that was it. So, shoutouts to Weed Stew Gang. 174 orns. I'm gonna grab like a couple berries and whatnot. Big Daddy. I'm not gonna mess with you. Ooh. Snail corpse. Probably should just be killing whatever I find, because that could be corpses. Cook them down. I also secretly think that going for like weaving early on is potentially very strong, because you can get cashmere off of rabbits, and cashmere is like really strong defensively for how early you could get it. All you have to do is shear a rabbit, and they're not really hard to find. Puppy. Oh, there's some berries.
Okay.
Superior Gene of Rat. Thank you for the follow. I mean, the charisma is nice, but like as a stat bonus, yeah, you get some nice defensive stats out of something that's relatively easy to get. All right. Oh wait, I don't have to go back to base. I have my tent now. Yeah, no worries. Have a good one. I want to cook down this meat. Oh, I didn't carry my bonito around with me. Damn. This is heartbreaking. This is absolutely heartbreaking. I forgot I pressed quick dump before I left. Chat, he's not playing optimally anymore. Alright. Let's go clear out the rest of Nimel, because it's only level 4. It's pretty easy to do. Plus, I believe it's a static dungeon, so it'll remember that we've cleared all this already. Or not? I say it's a static dungeon literally as I get down to the second floor and it resets, so maybe it's just the first floor that's static. But yeah, Scavenger 3 also makes you immune to stepping on traps. That's really good. That alone, I think, would just make an easy auto take, along with Gourmet 3. That first floor can also reset? That's weird. I wonder why just the first floor takes a while to... No, this one still has the grave in it. Maybe just the map resets? I don't know. Oh, you know what it might be? I wonder if because I got dementia from the ether disease. I wonder if that made me forget the maps and the dungeons I'd been in already. I grab all these hearts and stuff. We can make bait out of it. These are also only 0.3. I think bones are like 0.5, maybe 0.4. You are nuts. I don't know if the same benefits of like stepping on traps and not having them go off is the same as that gets extended to your allies as well. But even then, like curse traps and acid traps are just really, really bad. Early on, especially. A crab feels the gravity. Cute one. Wait, why did I cast Mind Bolt? I don't have like wizard AI set up, do I? I shouldn't. No, it's fighter. Oh, here we go. Oh, this turbo mode, I should probably turn that on. Don't chase, don't change target. Oh, here it is. Because I have it set to use abilities, not in hotbar. I don't think I want that right now. I think I'm fine just slapping it with my hammer. I think I might also be floating, so I don't think I can trigger floor traps even if I wanted to. Here we go. This guy looks fun. Lord Izzy Garen. Why do you want to make airships so badly? Huh? Imperial golems will take care of it. I think you still fight this guy, though. Like, from the way he was talking beforehand, I thought it would just be like he summoned some golems to fight you, but no, you actually fight him as well. He's here. Oh, I failed. Any scrolls of hero? Find wisdom, I think it's just learning increase. Oh, here we go. Potion of hero. Troll blood is like super regen if I remember correctly. Yeah. Let's take another run at this. I'm not even damaging him. Yeah, these golems are probably going to melt me until I get some more PV. Even with the regen, it's still kind of slow. We can always come back here, though. We'll be waiting. Trollblood just Nature's Embrace? I thought it was a better regen. Weird. So I think I took so long to get here on my other file, but by the time I got here, it was like a free fight. Yeah, the problem is, like, even if I can handle one golem, it's like I'm still dealing with the other one shooting at me constantly. Bolt. I'm not sure if ether bolts. I think in the original game, like, you could use ether attacks on like equipment made of ether, but it made the ether disease go way faster. It's one of those things where like it didn't really matter too much once you got deeper into the game. Because getting, like, cure corruption potions was relatively menial at that point. But early on, like, you don't want to be wearing, you know, an ether dagger and all that stuff. I love the icon for cat's eye. I think my return, yeah, here we go. We'll come back there later. The danger level, I think, is based on the cave itself and not specifically the boss. Like, that would probably be closer to, like, level 10 to 15. But the enemies in the cave itself are basically free. Yeah, they took out the ether storms, thankfully. Because that was the thing in the original game. I think it was like every month divisible by 3, there was a chance of an ether wind happening the first week of every month. And if you were on the world map when that happened, or if you were in any kind of like outdoor area, then your ether disease would progress extremely quickly. Oh, you want a small shield? Here. Have a paper one. It's great. Thinking of sending shitload of deck chairs, but it's too much hassle for me. That skin though. Now that I know I'm gonna need skin for backpacks, I want to hang on to those. Yeah, if I remember correctly, the story in Alona is like some bad shit happened, which is now causing the ether storms, as opposed to just ether kind of passively existing. Oh no, you had warning, like, you could cast just like a return, like your home would, or whatever was counted as an inside tile, so you were safe to just stay there and read a bunch of skill books or whatever. But if you were just starting the game and you weren't aware of that, then it was really easy to get caught up in it. Shelters were a pain in the ass to carry around constantly too. Go to the trainer. We got a lot of platinum. We need to spend some of it. Alchemy, sculpture. Let's get weaving, get some of the potential on that going. Crafting and cooking is always good as well. Carpentry can get some. It's just a whole bunch of weaving and cooking. If you do too much, it starts costing 2 platinum each level of potential. I know I still have new skills to learn, but I could just get those from skill books. If I'm really dedicated, I could just run around and get a bunch of shrines and get them for free eventually. Whereas potential, like, you get... I think the only way you can train skill potentials actually is from the trainers. Because there are the skill books that you can read, but I think those just give you, like, a chunk of experience in that skill. I don't think it actually gives you potential. Or maybe it does, and I just haven't looked at it. Because, yeah, sometimes you'll find random enlightenment shrines that give you skill books. And if you don't know the skill already, it'll teach it to you. And this can happen for the guild skills as well. Like, you can find, like, greater evasion, dual wield, gun, that kind of thing. Oh, speaking of enlightenment shrines. Oh, this is a majestic tome. The skill books are always identified, I believe. Yeah, you're not passively trading them. That's kind of the trade-off, is you're waiting. It's up to you, I guess, depending on what you value more. I think I'm going to call it there, though. We've been playing about 4 hours. That's a good chunk of Ilona, or Elon. So I gotta stand up and eat some food, so I don't just sit at a computer for 10 hours today and play. Elon, put it. Well, thanks for stopping by, everybody. This will probably be my last full week of streaming until, like, I head out, so I think next Monday I may or may not be able to stream. So I believe I'm heading out on the Tuesday. It's either Tuesday or the Wednesday, but I'm probably just going to take Tuesday to do any last-minute stuff. Packing, whatnot. And then, once I'm there in Australia, we'll figure out, you know, play it by ear, figure out if I can stream there or not. I think I might be able to do some streaming, but it'll likely just be like some, like it'll have to be lower spec, like retro stuff.
Great!
Oh, Vicus!
I knew that groove was in your heart. Oh man, are you ready for this?
Thank you for the raid, but we are literally just about to end the streamer's curse. That perfect timing, that immaculate timing. You love/hate to see it, but thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna raid y'all over to Sky. She's doing some Evo with Spike Vegeta. Sky Bills, if you're not following her, she's cool people. And if you're not following me, hey, come on. It'll actually be really helpful because once I'm off in Australia for a bit, streams will be a little more questionable, so getting those notifications will be good. Yeah, sorry you got. Technically, I normally finish around like an hour ago most days, but Elin just kind of makes me sit down and play for hours and hours and hours. But yeah, have a good one, folks. I will see you all tomorrow, and then on Thursday, and then next week we will be playing it by ear. Monday I will probably be able to stream, and then past that it will be question marks. So follow my Blue Sky now. I don't use Twitter anymore. Twitter sucks. And yeah, I'll see you then. Take it easy.